the best thing on radio.
I love Elvis Duran in the morning show.
It's humorous. It's fun. I love listening to them.
Elvis Duran is sexy.
He's really funny.
He's like the rock of the group.
It just wakes me up in the morning. I'm driving to work.
They're really peppy and happy in the morning.
You guys are so hilarious.
I can see them as my friends.
I'm hoping to hear Elvis Duran's voice.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
What did they say? I'm a sexy rock?
Something like that.
I always think of that when I think of you.
Yeah, that Elvis, he's a sexy rock. Anyway, welcome to the day. It is Wednesday, March 5th.
Yeah.
Look at that. Hi, Danielle.
Good morning.
This is Gandhi.
Hello.
Scary. Buenos dias, señor Nate.
Buenos dias.
Hello there, producer Sam.
Oh, good morning.
Froggy, how you feeling? How you
Good
doing?
morning, Elvis.
Doing
I
okay?
am so good. Yeah, I'm good.
You look fabulous.
Well, thank you.
Scotty B over there. Hi, Scotty.
Hi, good morning.
There's Diamond. Diamond!
Good morning.
How is she doing today?
She's great.
Oh, she is doing
Wait,
great.
how is her back? I know her back was hurting.
What happened?
My God.
Why is your back hurting?
I don't know. Something is up with me, but it's feeling better today, but we're not in the clear yet.
Okay.
How's
all
your
right.
neck?
Good.
Oh, I quickly turned off her microphone. Welcome to the day. I don't know. Any guests today? Anyone slowing us down today?
Just us slowing us down.
I loved Vanna White yesterday. How great is she?
She's
huh?
fabulous. I love her.
Yeah, she is lovely. Well, welcome to the day. It is Wednesday. What day is it? Oh my God, I love this song. Who pushed the play button? I love this.
I don't know.
Put your arms around me, tell me everything's okay.
That felt pretty good. Well, welcome to the day. Our first caller of the day is Alexis. Hi, Alexis.
Hi.
You know, a lot of people call up and want to be the first caller of the day on their birthday. Today is the day before your birthday. It's your birthday eve. How you feel?
Yes, it is. I'm so excited, and I'm so nervous. I'm shaking driving to work.
Oh, no. Be careful now. There's other drivers on the
No,
road.
I'm okay.
Let's be a nice driver. Let's be defensive in our driving. Not offensive like Danielle when she drives.
Hey.
Hey, I'm glad you're starting your day early with us. I mean, what time do you typically wake up, and what time do you typically get to where you're going? And where are you going?
I'm driving to the Bronx right now. I work in an elementary school. I usually wake up at like 4:30, and I get there by like 6:30.
Wow.
Well, look.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And then how long are you there?
The school day starts at 8, so I'm there from 8 to like 2:20.
Oh, we just found out something about Alexis. She works in a school. So
Hello.
what do you do in that school, Alexis?
I'm a paraprofessional. I work with the little ones.
Wow. You know what?
Yeah.
Does anyone on this show have the patience to do what Alexis does?
No.
What?
Yeah, okay.
We don't have the patience to do what we do.
No.
There is that.
I told you I taught CCD, like Catholic school. I volunteered for a couple of years. A kid threw a desk at me. I was like, yeah, I think I'm good.
Oh, wow.
It's CCD.
Yeah, CCD,
What a feat of
I
strength for a
know.
child.
I know.
Let him through.
I taught OCD. Well, Alexis, you're doing God's work. You're doing great stuff. We love our educators. We love people who work in the system. Thank you for what you do. What do you have for our friend Alexis?
We're
Come
going to
on.
feed Alexis and clothe her. We're going to send her a $50 Wendy's gift card so she can get a breakfast burrito and that Elvis Duran in the Morning Show hoodie thanks to Hackensack Meridian Health.
Thank you, Nate. Nate's being very generous today, Alexis.
Oh, cool.
You got all
Thank
the
you
prizes,
so
Alexis.
much.
Nobody
You got
else
it.
gets anything from here on out.
That's it. You
Thank
took the
you
last
so
of it.
much.
Hey, what are you doing for your birthday tomorrow?
I think I'm going to go out to dinner with my family. Tomorrow we have a half day, so I get to leave early, which is exciting.
You should also go to like some stores and see what you can get for free because March is my birthday month and already I can't believe it when I've gone places like I went to Ulta, I went to Sephora. They were like, "Oh, it's your birthday month. You get a free gift." I'm like, "What? I get a free
Really?
gift?" Yeah. I
Oh my
didn't
God.
even know these things. I'm so excited.
That's so interesting. I'm going to try that out.
Yeah.
I walked into Walgreens. They gave me a free walker.
How considerate.
I know. I'm not ready for a walker, am I?
Not yet.
No, not yet. Hello, Alexis. Welcome to the show. Hey, happy birthday almost, and have a great day today. Thank you for being
Thank you
there.
so
listening to
much.
us. Hold on, don't go away.
Happy birthday, Eve.
There you go. Happy birthday, Eve. Gosh, we don't even know where this journey is going to take us today, so we're just going to get on the trail and start walking.
Those are the best days.
All right.
Yep.
Remember, trail mix. If it's on the trail, don't eat it. If it's in the bag, it's okay. Does anyone here like trail mix?
Yeah.
Probably my favorite thing. I pick out the raisins, but everything else is amazing. Why they put raisins in there is beyond me.
but the rest of
You
it.
don't like raisins?
I'll eat your raisins. Don't get Nate started on raisins.
I love raisins.
Ruin
He
everything.
gets mad.
Oh, I agree with him.
Why do you get mad about a dried up fruit?
Because
Stop it.
I don't mind the dried up fruit if it's just the dried up fruit, but if it's in something else, it's never a good surprise.
Oh my God,
Is that going to be
Froggy.
your nickname at the nursing home? Dried up fruit.
Yeah, it sort of already is. All right, let's get into the 3 things we need to know. Gandhi, what's going on?
All right. Well, President Trump's Tuesday night address to a joint session of Congress was one for the record books. In the longest speech ever delivered in this type of setting, he touted his leadership and plans for the U.S. He talked about his efforts to bring Ukraine to the bargaining table with Russia after having announced a pause in military aid to the nation. The president also touted sweeping tax cuts, energy independence, transgender issues, and so much more. Several Democrats did walk out in protest, and Texas Democrat Al Green, who refused to sit down during his speech and was yelling, was escorted out. Saquon Barkley is now the highest paid running back in NFL history. The Philadelphia Eagles agreed to the deal with him on Tuesday that adds another 2 years and $41 million to his current contract with $36 million guaranteed. Barkley signed with the Eagles 1 year ago for 3 years and $38 million. He rushed for over 2,500 yards this past season and helped the Eagles to a Super Bowl victory.
Good for him, man.
Yeah, he deserves it. And finally, a company that wants to bring back the extinct woolly mammoth and other animals has created the woolly mice. Have you seen them?
Gandhi loves these stories.
I had this guy on my podcast.
Well, I know. The thing is, they're going to bring something back that's going to kill us all.
No, they say it's going to save us all.
Woolly mice?
The woolly mice are the first step to the woolly mammoth.
Oh, my God.
And if they bring back the woolly mammoth, they say, don't worry, we're saving the planet. I can't wait. I'm so excited. The genetically modified mice have heavy, big, wavy hair, much longer than a normal mouse. They are adorable. Scientists with the Texas-based Colossal Biosciences targeted specific genes to give the mice that woolly appearance. They looked at the woolly mammoth's closest living relative, the Asian elephant, for some guidance on this.
You have woolly mouse hair.
I do. Absolutely. I am half Asian elephant. It's amazing.
No, you're not.
I can't. My skin is a little fuzzy sometimes.
All
It's
right.
rough. Yeah.
Well, is that it?
That's it. Those are your 3 things.
They were. I counted 3 things.
Yes.
Are you guys ready for your Wednesday?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Come again.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
You like to live smart, but eating smart can be overwhelming. That's why Factor sends you chef-prepared meals that are ready in just 2 minutes. It's like putting dinner on autopilot. Pretty smart, right? Upgrade your plate, optimize your nutrition, and eat smart with Factor. Go to factormeals.com. Get started today.
Bring it. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
So I know it's kind of gross, but I'm kind of enjoying what just happened in my mouth.
Go on.
Do tell.
Shall I continue?
Please.
So we went out and had dinner at a restaurant called Sacarat, which is Spanish restaurant, and we had paella. Paella, you know, the big flat paella pan with the rice and the
Yes.
meats and the...
Spanish biryani.
Exactly. So they're at Sacarat, one of our favorite restaurants. What they do is, you know, when they cook the paella, the rice on the bottom, it kind of gets crunchy.
Oh,
okay.
And it sticks to the bottom.
Oh, that's nice.
It sticks to the bottom of the pan. And that, in and of itself, that is the Sacarat. That's what that's called.
Yum.
So what you do is they bring it out to the table, and you get your little shovels, and you scrape the bottom of this pan all the way through. So what happens is all that crunchy, sort of cooked on rice comes up. It mixes with the soft rices and the meats, and it sticks in your teeth. Brushed my teeth last night, brushed my teeth this morning, just found a piece of rice. I'm sorry, that's a long story to get to my...
Was it still flavorful?
No. It's
Damn.
lost all flavor. I guess all night long, I sucked all the flavor out of my rice.
It's the meal that keeps on giving.
It is.
I had that yesterday, too.
Talk about it.
I had Chipotle for lunch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, brushing my teeth this morning. Husk of a black bean. Still in there.
Do you guys know about flossing? I'm just curious.
I do it
Hides.
when I go to the dentist.
Oh, yeah.
That's it?
The day
Day
before.
before.
I give you guys floss sticks every time you need them. Don't you worry.
Oh, do you have one now? I might
do.
have another black bean
Yeah.
in there.
Oh, yeah. I think between you and me, we have a whole lunch.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, I know it's gross, but it's just satisfying to me because I love crunchy rice.
Okay.
I mean, if you go to a sushi restaurant, you can get some crunchy rice with tuna on top and all this. Yeah. And I like it because it's there for a while.
Oh yeah, if you ever go to a hibachi place and they burn a little bit of that bottom rice and they're going to scrape it into the little trash hole, my mom will be like, "No, I'll take that." She loves it.
She loves it.
Yeah.
And then, you kind of brought up a good point. You were saying that paella is sort of for Spain like biryani is for India.
Uh-huh.
Right? Mm-hmm. And then you think about it, almost all cultures have some sort of burnt rice dish.
Right.
I don't know if biryani is that burnt on the bottom.
No,
Not really.
biryani's not like a burnt thing.
Right.
I mean, I'm sure there are people who burn it.
You could if you want to.
Yes.
Anyway.
What's the other thing called? Sauerkraut?
Sauerkraut?
Yeah, what's the thing?
Sauerkraut. Yeah.
Sorry. Sauerkraut's the thing I like on hot dogs.
That's
Sorry.
a whole different restaurant.
Yeah, sorry.
And then you think of cultures that really share all of the same dishes. Let's look at the ravioli, the Italian ravioli. Mm-hmm. Well, you could go to another country. Let's say you go to China. Well, they have dumplings.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their ravioli. Mm-hmm. I mean, every culture has similarities in their cuisines.
Empanadas.
Samosas. Exactly.
Oh my gosh, we are so hungry right now. It's insane.
I know.
Jamaican beef patty.
Yo, talk about it.
So my question is this. Did everybody invent them independently? Or did the Polish people look at that, Chinese wonton and go, hey, that's a good idea.
Let's turn that into
pierogies.
It's a pierogi. Here's the thing. Then you have fights. China says they invented spaghetti and pasta. Mm-hmm. Actually, the noodles.
Yeah.
They've been around for a long time. Mm-hmm. And then there's a fight over who invented pizza.
Mm.
Who invented pizza?
Well, if you're you're smart, it's Naples. It's Napoli.
Yeah.
Oh.
But there are other cultures.
Say you're dumb. Where's it from?
I don't know. I just think, it all started with a piece of rice in my teeth, but now it's evolved into this.
And by the way, Andrew just sent out the breakfast order.
Oh, my gosh.
Hope there's pizza on it.
Me too. We can learn so much about cultures and the history of a culture through their food. So when you travel, you go out. That's why when I go to, let's say, London or whatever, and I see a bunch of Americans lined up at the KFC, I'm like, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. You go to Italy and they line up at Starbucks. No offense, Starbucks, but God, some of the best coffee in the world in Italy. They're brewing that espresso. I don't know. Learn about other cultures through their food.
I will say there are a couple times because I like to travel abroad. It's wonderful. I will always bring a backpack of sustenance just in case because you never know when you're going to be way off the beaten trail.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe there's something unidentifiable. I will always try it. It does not mean I'm going to finish it.
I think in Italy you're pretty safe.
Yeah, Italy I'm safe. Mm-hmm. I had a moment in another country where the snack wraps from KFC saved me.
Okay, all right.
I tell you, there's a lot of places we would go. I probably would lose weight. Because you know me, I am so not adventurous when it comes to things. I'm going on a diet when we go to that place.
I remember one time a lot of us were in Italy, and I said, hey, does anyone want to try my dish? I'm like, yeah. The forks came out of my plate, and it was in the middle of them eating it. I told them what it was. It was coniglio.
And what is that?
Rabbit.
Oh, no.
I love rabbit.
I love rabbit, too, but a lot of people don't like eating little fluffy bunnies.
No.
You were eating wascally wabbit?
I was eating wascally wabbit.
No.
Would
Little
you eat
bunny
rabbit?
poo-poo.
I've tried rabbit before.
Was it alive or dead?
It was live. Took a bite right off the top. That ear was mine.
Let's do some horoscopes. Producer Sam, who are you doing them with?
We had a special birthday request from listener Janet Cross. She requests Nate. And unfortunately, she said, please make them extra Natey, which was horrifying.
God. Why do we do these things?
Extra Natey.
Dialed down because of my allergies, but I'll try and amp it up here.
Oh, he's cracking his knuckles.
All right. If it's your birthday today, you share it with Madison Beer, Eva Mendes, and everybody's favorite, Joel Osteen. Oh. Hey, Capricorns, forgive and let go. You need to make your mental health a priority. Your day's a 7.
Aquarius, if you can dream it, you can become it. Take charge of the life you want to create for yourself. Your day's a 6.
Pisces, the key to increased productivity lies in prioritizing. Manage your time better to change your game. Your day's a 6.
Aries, when one door closes, another one opens. Stay available to new experiences. Your day's a 7.
Taurus, you've been thinking so much about the next step that
I haven't said one thing while you're doing this.
Yeah?
I'm just...
All the Taurans are angry.
Without me giving you crap about the way you sound, it's a whole different thing.
Okay.
Like it's normal.
Okay, well now you gave me crap. Can
Okay,
you
go.
continue? All right. Taurus, you've been thinking so much about the next step that you're underperforming in this one. Focus, for the love of God. Your day's an 8.
Gemini, resolve the conflict within first. Once you better understand that, outlying issues won't weigh as heavily. Your day's a 10.
Cancer, spontaneity is going to pay off. Don't resist an opportunity a friend unexpectedly brings to your door. Your day's a 9.
Leo, now is the time to reclaim what is inherently yours. Stand up for yourself and be stubborn. Your day's an 8.
Virgo, don't be afraid to confront someone. Shed the excess baggage, one toxic element at a time. Your day's a fabulous 5.
Oh, there it was. Libra, you need more nature in your life. Disconnect and walk somewhere you haven't been in your own neighborhood. Your day's a 9.
Scorpio, intention isn't everything. Remember, consider the entire situation. Your day's a 9.
And finally, Sagittarius, even in a tough time, you show up for those who need you. So be proud of yourself today. Your day's an 8, and those are your Wednesday morning horoscopes.
Danielle.
Yes.
What do you have coming up?
Scary. Do you have your tickets to Firefest 2?
Not yet.
All right, we're going to talk about that. And Post Malone is doing something really cool for his fans.
That and more coming up.
Hey, it's Gandhi, and you might have heard of my podcast, Sauce on the Side. If not, come explore the parts of my brain that we don't talk about on The Big Show. Everything from science to love to the not-so-safe-for-work topics that make us laugh. Join me every Wednesday for a new episode of Sauce on the Side on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart, or wherever you get your podcasts. And while you're there, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show. Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
So, I caught up with White Lotus last night.
Oh, good.
Watched episode, is it 3 or 4? I don't know.
3.
3, yes, 3. I have no idea where this wacky show is going. I can see things starting to form,
Yeah.
but I don't know where they're going yet.
They do a really good job of making you think that the culprit is numerous people.
Right. And I tell you, they sure do make Thailand look nice.
Oh.
You know, if you go back to White Lotus season 2, they were in Sicily. That hotel where they stayed in season 2, can't get near it. I mean, it's booked for the next 15,000 years. Beautiful. I think it's a 4 seasons. I mean, it's a very ritzy hotel. Anyway, so the hotel and the resort they're doing most of the shooting in Thailand. Now they're saying this is the hot spot. So this show is, you know, if you own a resort, if you can get them to bring White Lotus to your resort,
Yeah, that's awesome.
you're sold out, man. You're good.
Man.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, we need to come up with a show that just pays us to travel to that resort.
We need to buy a resort. We've got a list
or
of
that.
things to do. We need to buy a resort and
Okay.
then come up with a show that visits our resort. Things to do.
We've got a lot to work on, guys.
Gosh, what a list. What a list. Anyway, you watch the scenes from Thailand that are in White Lotus, and you're like, wow, it is a beautiful place. It is gorgeous.
That is bucket list, that's for
It's
sure.
amazing.
Got to get over there.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's
Show
get
trip.
let's make a show trip.
Field trip.
I'm in.
Let's
I'm in.
Can we broadcast from there?
Sure, why not?
Koh Samui.
What's the time difference between here and
I
there?
don't know.
I feel like it was maybe 10 or 12 hours.
So right now it's
Evening.
6:40 p.m.
Something around there. I'll double check.
So we'll do like a happy hour show
That's fine.
right before dinner,
We
and
could
do
do that.
cocktails and dinner
Yeah.
daily.
I'm good. Good for that.
How fun was that? What great hours for us.
Right.
I know.
Yeah,
That's
it's
like
12 hours, 6:40
When we were
PM.
in England for the week, it was fabulous.
Yeah.
We were doing the afternoon program. It was great.
It was. Our morning show started at noon-ish.
Yeah.
Something like
They're
that.
5 hours ahead, so.
It was awesome.
Guys, I'm hearing a lot of good ideas.
I know. We're afraid if we move to another country, we'll pick up their accents.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not an accent.
Speaking of accents, can we talk about yesterday's podcast? Hold on. I'm not gonna say why he said it, but Scary says wealthy people get rid of their accents. They have no accent because they're wealthy.
Yeah, I feel like you're aristocratic, you're proper, and I've always known I'm not. I come from a blue collar neighborhood in Brooklyn, and I still talk this way.
Well, I think just this logic alone pretty much sets up your background.
Well, okay, yeah, and then Danielle's from the Bronx, and you hear the Bronx come out, but for whatever reason, the more money you have, the accent seems to neutralize and dissipate.
I
And you
realized I
start-
had no money yesterday.
You're poor and
now
you're
I talk.
improper.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, tell that to the billionaires from India.
No, but that's first
But see,
generation.
but they don't have what? The thing is, but you got to keep in mind, they don't have an accent to them because you're basing everything off the life you're living and where you're from. Everything.
If a billionaire...
Did you hear about the time Scary walked in. He waltzed into the show one morning and said, I got in the elevator in my apartment building, and this beautiful Asian woman gets on. And I said, what floor do you want to go to? And she gave me the floor number in a British accent. I was totally psyched out.
Insanity.
Are you kidding me?
Because it doesn't match. I'm not what
No,
I'm.
it doesn't- It doesn't match for you.
What I'm saying is not what I'm expecting to hear come out of her mouth. What am I supposed to say? That's my own personal bias, and I'm sorry.
Scary.
Don't say it.
There are a couple things that go into the lunacy of this statement. I'm sure the accent that you're thinking is usually an accent from somebody who maybe speaks multiple languages,
Exactly.
which is an incredible feat that most Americans don't do. So accents are not an improper or an uncultured or a less than thing. Accents are great. We have accents to people who are not us. And again, if you look at the median household income breakdown of the country, I think you'll be astounded by the groups that come in at the top and whether or not they have accents.
Right. But if those are people that are like, let's say a Russian billionaire moves
We're
here.
still going with this.
No, the
Here we go.
accent
Here we
is
go.
expected
Okay.
because they were born in that other country. I'm saying next of kin will all of a sudden, when they start speaking, fluent English as a first language, I feel like the accent dissipates. It kind of goes away.
Because they're in another
Does it-
country.
Nate, help me.
because it's-
Nate, are you going to help him out?
Are you going to
may
help him?
regret this.
Oh, my God, no.
I may regret this.
Don't say something you're going to regret.
He kind of has a little bit of a point because if you watch TV shows or movies, generally the people that are, I guess, the least educated do have thick accents, right?
Please, no. What you think people with an Indian accent are the least
I'm not saying
educated?
Indian. I'm saying
Then what do you
That's an
say?
accent, man.
No, they're generally the most
I
educated.
retract
Gandhi.
my
Wait, hold on.
statement.
What's that, Frog?
They're generally the most educated. Gandhi.
Yes, usually, yes. I'm just saying in movies and TV shows, sometimes you get a character that is low on the rung of society and they have a thick accent.
Can you please just look at the faces of Andrew and Diamond in the other studio? There was a lot of what?
Okay, but wait a minute. Hold on.
accent in particular.
You all are
Okay.
insane.
The reason that we're talking about this occurred on the podcast yesterday, where Celia,
Yes.
who's on our show, she's from New Orleans, and Scary asked her, "Well, where's your New Orleans accent?" And he went, "Oh, I know where it is. You're from a wealthy family, so therefore you don't have one."
Yeah.
And that's where this comes from. So this has actually turned into something.
And we were all like, what?
What?
But also, Scary's version, when he talks about it, of somebody without an accent, actually has an accent. He's like, they're prim and proper, and there's no accent.
Right.
I'm like, that's an accent. That's a British accent.
That is an accent.
But they speak properly and fluently.
Okay, all right.
Poke you.
My goodness.
According to who is the question? Anyway, where were we doing? Oh yeah, Danielle.
Yes. All right. Well, since we're talking to Scary, let's continue.
No.
Scary. The Fire Festival. You guys remember the one from back in the day that didn't happen? Well, I think Scary had tickets for that one. Well, the co-founder, Billy McFarland, even went to jail for this. Well, Billy is back, and he said Fire Fest 2 is just around the corner. Now, it's supposedly set for May 30th through June 2nd, and it will take place off the coast of Cancun. Here's the small problem. The island where he says it's happening, they haven't even heard about it. They didn't even know that it was happening. No one has contacted them. This doesn't even exist. They're like, tourism? No, I don't know what to say. So I don't know, but is Fire Festival 2 happening, or is this just a rumor? Scary, do you have your tickets yet?
No, it's supposed to be on Isla de Mujeres.
Yes.
And but that's actually an island that people go to.
They don't know about it.
Well, then I'm not buying tickets. I don't even know who's headlining.
You shouldn't buy tickets probably anyway. By the way, just got a text. My office is doing cultural diversity training next week. Should I save a spot?
Yes, please do.
And for those people out there who feel like if you have a British accent, it automatically makes you a billionaire.
Yeah.
That's not true.
My husband has a British accent. That's not true. I'll tell you right now.
Back to you.
All right, let's talk about Post Malone. He has just announced the Travelin' Tailgate. It's his first ever travelin' party that will be at select concert dates. So you'll get live music, great food, exclusive merchandise, carnival games, photo opportunities, tattoos by his personal tattoo artist, and you get the chance to win a 2025 Harley Davidson motorcycle. Free event's going to take place, like I said, outside certain stops on his big-ass stadium tour. and it's going to run from noon until 6 at each stop. So if you're going to be at one of his tour stops, check it out, or Google it and see if maybe you can go to this beforehand. I think that's so awesome. Chappell Roan, by the way, finally set to release her country-style single. She says it's called The Giver. She announced that she is so excited for fans to get their hands on this March 13th. She says, we've never done a country song, and I have such a special place in my heart for country music. I grew up listening to it every morning and afternoon on my school bus, and I had it swirling around me at bonfires, grocery stores, and karaoke bars. So she's excited for this. Mamma Mia is coming back to Broadway.
I love Mamma Mia.
I'm so excited. So the original was from 2011 to 2015, but now it's going to be returning to the Winter Garden Theater. Isn't that where Cats used to be, at the Winter Garden?
I do believe so.
Previews start August 2nd, and it's a limited engagement. It looks like it's going to run through February of next year. So we are so excited that Mamma Mia is back. If you've never seen it, you definitely have to. All right, I have two. They're not really spoilers, but they could be spoilers.
Whoa. So people are turning us off right now?
I don't think you should. So I'm going to talk about John Wick. And we're going to talk about Keanu Reeves and speculation about another John Wick sequel. But if you know John Wick, he died in John Wick Chapter 4. So it's kind of hard to bring him back. But Keanu Reeves was talking to Extra about this, and he said, well, it is Hollywood, so you never know. Right now, we're not going to revive the character, but maybe we could. So if you've never seen John Wick, now you know he's going to die in 4. Okay.
Spoiled.
And let's talk about Scream. Back in the day, Scream has not been around for a while, so I'm talking about this one. David Arquette will return for Scream 7. He was killed off in Scream 5. But one of the biggest problems is a lot of the people who love the Scream franchise want to see some of these characters come back. So we will see the return of 3 dead characters in Scream 7. And that's all I'm going to say, just so you know. And if you're a Scream person, you know.
Thank God I'm not.
There you go.
Otherwise, I'd be very mad at you.
And accused CEO assassin Luigi Mangione, he apparently has at least 20 videos of him having sex. Yep. They said he bragged about it on social media, including the size of his junk. Oh. And a source is saying that he wants to be watched, that he got so off on it, and that these videos aren't your grainy late night videos. These are perfect lighting and everything.
Well, he made this announcement.
Yeah.
And now we can't find them anywhere.
Have you been looking?
Well, do you know where this story came from?
No.
I think it was
Radar Online.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Check it out, because
Okay.
if this was true, we would have those, wouldn't we?
I would think so. For at the very least, we should all watch them for show prep.
Yes.
Yeah, we definitely should. Survivor's on tonight. The Masked Singer's on tonight. The Floor's on tonight. That's the game show with Rob Lowe, by the way. Also, The Amazing Race is back. That's the 37th season premiere there. And all your Chicago shows as well. And, I'm watching something called Toxic Town on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it. You probably will need your closed caption because they have very thick accents. But
scary.
It's and let me tell you, Scary, these people are definitely not rich. But anyway,
if they have an accent, they're rich.
It's about a town that has like a lot of toxins in the water and in the air, and a lot of the babies were born with deformities. Ooh. And so they put 2 and 2 together, figured it out, and they took them to court. So called Toxic Town. Only 4 episodes, and it's really good. Check it out. And that's my Danielle report.
Add it to my list, Danielle.
That's my Danielle report.
Hey, so I was just telling Nate, look, I'm from Texas, and when I started in radio, I had a thick Texas accent. Mm-hmm. And over the years, it went away.
Have you lost your money over the years?
Well, that's the thing. It has what? It has nothing to do with being wealthy. It has to do with I just got rid of my accent.
No,
what?
The more money you have in your pockets, the less accent you have.
That's not how
That's exactly what my point was.
Yeah, you got your first paycheck, and all of a sudden,
that's right.
You're proving me right.
No, I'm not. It had nothing to do with money. It has to do with I kept moving around the country and losing my accent. That's all.
I think it really has to do with trying to blend in and fit in with the society that society tells you should be fitting in with.
Like the rich people.
There you go.
I state my case.
Want to see what we actually look like?
Look like a fairy princess that resides over the pits of hell.
Follow us on Instagram at Elvis Duran Show.
How many followers?
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator or a grilled sausage breakfast burrito or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? It's got to be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, let's talk about it. As you know, we live in a world filled with cancer. Yeah. And it's sort of interesting that this past Monday, was the 2-year anniversary of my husband Alex being determined to be cancer-free.
Yeah.
Which is great. The next day, yesterday, our dog Max had to go in to have a very serious operation to remove a tumor off of his skull. So it was one day to celebrate, one day to be scared as hell.
Yeah.
But as of yesterday afternoon, we're celebrating again because it was a very successful operation.
Yeah.
I tell you, Dr. Hook and her entire team at Animal Medical Center here in New York City, wow, it's incredible.
Yeah.
What they did. So what happened with little Maxie is one day I was petting him and I felt this lump on the top of his head. I'm like, let's get this checked out now. And we did. And they pulled it out of it and they said, yeah, there's something going on. And as it turns out, it is an aggressive bone cancer. I don't know if only dogs get it. I don't know. But in this case, my dog did. And it was sitting right on top of his brain.
Wow.
Right there on the skull. So, they immediately came up and said, here's what we're going to do. Here's our plan. We're going to take a lot of CAT scans. And we're going to do all sorts of scans and tests just to see if it's spread to his body, if it's in his brain. Where is it? Luckily, it was just sitting on top of his head. I guess just like Daddy, the thick skull wouldn't let it in.
Thank goodness.
There is a membrane that surrounds the brain, and they were afraid it could have gotten into that and then into the brain and then off to other organs in my dog. Luckily, didn't have that. But because of the location of this tumor right there on his head, so close to his brain, it was a very risky surgery. So we had to have that debate. And, of course, everyone had opinions. Should you put your dog through that and the recovery time and the possibility of him losing his life in surgery because it's risky, or because of how clean it looks in his body, take that chance and go ahead and let's try to give him several more years of quality life. We decided to do that. So yesterday morning, I left, took him to the incredible hospital, and I said goodbye to him. And the last thing I saw was a gentleman scooped him out of my arms, got on an elevator, turned around, and Max was staring me right in the eyes. Both of his big eyes were looking at me as the elevator doors closed. And I said to myself, that's probably not a bad thing, but that could have been the last time I ever saw my dog.
No.
So we went into surgery, 5 hours of surgery.
Wow.
They had to take a piece of his skull open. They had to pull out the tumor. They had to put a piece of titanium mesh over that.
Right.
She said, I don't mean to laugh because it's kind of cute. She said, we had to pull some skin off the back of his neck so we could add some skin to the top of his scalp so his ears would sit where they used to sit. I went, all right, so you don't want an ear coming out of my dog's forehead.
See, I would have liked a minor adjustment to the ear, so you always remember, that's what saved your life. Now you have a wonky little ear. I love it.
She told me that the complications, the possible complications were many. The dog could start bleeding, and they had lots of blood ready to go for a transfusion. A lot of things could have happened while he was being operated on. She said he flew through like a champ. Not one problem. His blood pressure was good the whole time. Everything was great. So we got that call 5 hours later, 5 hours of biting our nails and being very worried.
Wow.
So right now he is resting comfortably over at the Animal Medical Center on the eastern part of Manhattan. And they sent me a picture, and it looks like his ears are somewhat in the right place.
He actually looks, picture,
I think he looks a lot better than I thought he was going to look.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. He was beat to hell, But these doctors, these surgeons, and everyone at that hospital, let me tell you, Animal Medical Center in New York City, I'd heard about them before. I've had friends who've taken their pets there. It's like it's a human-grade hospital. It's, wow.
Wow.
Anyway, I cannot say enough great things. What's that, Nate?
Can we send some flowers for little Mac?
No, don't do that.
No?
Okay.
Send the man bacon.
Yeah, he wants bacon.
He wants bacon.
Flour.
Anyway, so he's going to be there for a few days. Recovery will be interesting because I have another dog I have to keep away from him, and it's going to be just a mess.
And Froggy, you and Maxie Man now have something in common. You both had brain surgery.
No.
Yeah, almost brain surgery for Max, but
Yeah.
very close.
Yeah.
I did, and I taught Maxie how to bark. It's a very proud moment. He's just, when you sent me that picture today, I got just a tear rolled down my cheek. I'm like, he looks like Max. He's got that bright, his eyes, even going through that, he still looks bright and happy. And like, I can't wait for you to hug him again and hold him. And now you've got a whole new, longer time with him that you had thought maybe you wouldn't have.
I know.
So
it's true.
God is good, and modern medicine is truly amazing.
I'll tell you a little story about Max, and a lot of people in this room know about it. So my best friend Dana knew that I wanted a little miniature schnauzer. So for Christmas, she got me one.
Mm-hmm.
And we were at a party, a Christmas party at her house, and they brought Max out to me, and I held him in my arms for the very first time. And I got to know this little dog and got to love him. And if you're a dog owner or a cat owner, you'll know exactly what I'm saying here. It was 2 weeks, just 2 weeks, maybe a week into my relationship with him. I was so in love with him, I started crying myself to sleep at night, knowing that my life would be longer than his.
Oh.
And so, when there was a chance we were going to lose him this week here, I was like, well, okay, here it is. This is the part of the life cycle of a pet. You lose them way too soon. And luckily, we have him for a few more years.
And now there's that pill that maybe will prolong their lives.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Maybe too late for him, but
No.
I don't know.
No,
Anyway.
they say it's for older dogs that are 10 pounds or more.
Oh, okay.
Not that I've researched this a little bit. It could work on humans, but yeah, it's kind of cool.
What did you find you're sending to the hospital?
A beef jerky flower bouquet.
In a beer mug vase.
It checks off all the boxes. Anyway,
Beer and jerky.
Beer and jerky, dogs love them. So a lot of people, text us every day. Through the course of a show, we receive texts from all walks of life, all people going through all sorts of things. And when I see that text, at least twice or three times per day, someone who said they just had to let their dog fly or their cat fly away because it was time for them to go. I feel your pain because I've lost pets before.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Anyway, but to the vets, the vet everyone working in veterinarian offices and hospitals, you are very important to us. Thank you so much for what you do.
We have the opposite in our house because my mom, who's, she's in her 70s, she keeps adopting animals. And she's going, hey, guys, just so you know, these animals will probably outlive me. So who's taking them?
Oh, my God.
And I'm just like, stop, keep getting them because we can't all take them. I'm like, we can take a couple, but not the 15 of them that you want to adopt. Gosh, Mom.
Love it.
All right, so that's what's going on. And I did bring Max to work yesterday before I took him for the operation. So everyone here got to play him and pet him.
That was nice. He's like the mayor. He walks around and it's comes over to everybody. He's like, gives you your time. He's so cute.
When there's a dog around here, with the exception of Diamond, it's the best version of everyone that I see. Everyone gets so happy, and all of a sudden people are talking in a baby voice and being sweet.
Yeah.
Diamond's like, get it away.
Yeah,
But everyone else.
Sorry about that, Diamond.
I like Max.
Max is different.
Yeah, he's like the only dog I actually like. Two. He's one of two. Ollie, I don't know about.
Yeah, my dog Ollie's a mess. He is a mess. But it's funny how he's running around the apartment sniffing, trying to find Max.
This is his brother.
Yeah. Anyway, well, thank you for liking my dog. All right, let's get into the three things we need to know. We definitely have a $1,000 free money phone tap thanks to Pet Meds on the way. How apropos. All right, Gandhi, what's going on?
All right, pay attention because starting May 7th, anybody over the age of 18 looking to board a domestic flight or enter certain secure federal facilities will need to have a real ID. Not having a real ID will not affect your ability to drive as long as your state-issued driver's license is valid. We know that they had been talking about this since COVID, then that kind of set everything back. But now they're saying, no, May 7th is the date. To know if you have a real ID, look for a star at the top of your ID. Does everyone here have one?
Yes.
Oh, Scatter's got a star at his ID.
Of course.
That's his photo.
He's a star.
And when you go to get one at motor vehicle, you have to have more proof than a normal driver's license, just so you know.
Yeah, make sure you check and you show up with everything that you need. You have until May 7th.
Right.
Figure it out.
Or, always have a passport ready to go, too.
Sure.
Those will work.
Yes, they will. The Texas legislature is considering a ban on nearly all forms of THC, the psychoactive agent in marijuana.
What?
I know. As it gets legalized other places, they're trying to roll it all the way back there. Republican State Senator Charles Perry wrote Senate Bill 3 to tighten regulations on THC products sold in convenience stores and vape shops. State law allows hemp products with trace amounts of non-intoxicating Delta-9, THC. Supporters of the bill claim the current law creates a loophole that enables retailers to sell dangerous products to adults and children. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is supporting that new bill as well. And finally, superstar LeBron James is now the first player in NBA history to score a combined 50,000 points in the regular season and playoffs. This is a huge deal. 50,000 points. The NBA's all-time leading scorer reached the milestone Tuesday night by hitting a three-pointer in the opening minutes of the game against the New Orleans Pelicans. He's 40 years old. He finished the game with 34 points, leading the Lakers to a 136-115 victory. And those are your three things.
Thank you, Gandhi.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Thank you for being on the show this morning.
At Mercedes-Benz, there's a reason they go the extra mile. From testing their vehicles in desert heat and Arctic cold to creating AI that can anticipate your needs and preferences on the road. They demand every car is worthy of their star because it's Mercedes-Benz.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. What?
Here we go. We are back!
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
I know this is an interesting lesson in do not believe everything you hear or read. Okay? So it was last week, Jeff Probst from Survivor was on with us. We always love Jeff coming in. And Jeff, by the way, nicest guy. As nice as you see him on Survivor, he's twice as nice off camera. Mm-hmm. He's a smart guy. Yep. He's quick. He's a friend. Yeah. Right? Okay. So he came in. I'm going to play a piece of sound for you from that interview. And listen to what was said. And then I'm going to play what he got in trouble for from that interview. Okay? So here is the original sound from that interview. Interesting question from someone texting us. Jeff, when will we have an all-female cast? I think the cattiness and drama would be fantastic on Survivor.
It's not a bad idea. It's not. I'd say it's not a bad idea. The idea of just doing all women or all men, it is interesting. You just have to sort of really, again, marinate on it, think through it, because the dynamic and the different approaches to life is interesting. For instance, when you list all of the greatest quote unquote characters of Survivor, a majority of them are men. Why? What is it about what we allow men to say and do socially versus women?
Yes.
It's right.
Well, specifically that text that said the cattiness and drama would be out of control. My thought was, I don't think women and men are that different, but women get called catty and men get called strategic when they're doing the exact same thing. So I would love to see that.
Yeah. So a former contestant from Survivor came out and heard or saw some of the text from that interview and went off because this is all she heard.
When you list all of the greatest quote unquote characters of Survivor, a majority of them are men.
And so therefore she assumed that's his opinion, that only men are the good contestants and not women.
And his next word was why.
Right.
Exactly. So it was, I know it was on Us Weekly online and some other press was saying, oh, she's mad as hell because this is going on. So no one's as obsessed over this as our own Andrew. So Andrew, forget everything I just said. From your point of view, what just happened here?
Definitely was taken out of context. Gandhi's answer was perfect. Why are men called strategic? Why are women called catty? It's the same type of gameplay that they're doing, but it's just differing. And I think he made that point perfectly. But because they only took one clip, it went viral for that. So that's cool for not cool. Sorry, not cool. So he was quoted out of context, which isn't great.
But we walked in this morning and Gandhi said, Andrew's all over this.
Yeah, no, my friend Tommy, who was on the show, was the first one to send it, and he's like, they are lighting him up on Reddit. Like, Twitter is talking about it. All these past contestants were also saying it, because one of the Survivor blogs actually just took that and posted it, and like a slew of former contestants just were like, this is ridiculous. The editing bias is out of control, all giving like their thing. But meanwhile, it's like, you didn't listen to the full clip.
Right.
It's all there for you. You just have to listen to the full thing.
Right. Taking things out of context is what this is all about.
Exactly.
And by the time it gets out there, I mean, I think us online, whatever, they took it down.
Good.
But it's everywhere. It's already populated across the world in the digital space. And so they light him up on Reddit, light him up over here. Now he's a sexist pig.
Exactly.
But he's not.
No.
Because someone made one little tiny microscopic mistake.
And the assumptions are crazy too, being like, well, he must think this is this, but you don't know that. So you can't assume that he's all of these things just off of one quote that was taken out of context.
Right.
It makes no sense.
The lack of curiosity and research that is everywhere at this moment is insane. Because I would assume that if one of us heard something like that, we would say, well, what was the rest of it?
Yeah,
what were you talking?
Yeah,
what was the
course.
question?
Right. One would
What
hope.
is this about? But it's to the point of the Instagram or social media's biggest con. People just ran with it without doing any type of fact checking, without talking to him about what was said, without talking to any of us. Nobody reached out to any of us to say, hey, what was this? They took that, they ran with it. It became the headline, it became the truth, and it's not the truth.
There you go.
And that's everywhere right now.
It's and it has been and will always be.
Disgusting.
Which is kind of
It's
sad.
because we headline scroll. That's all we do.
Yeah.
All we do is
Yep.
we headline scroll, and it's clickbait. You see one thing, this person said that, and then it's like, oh, no, that's what he said. And nobody takes the effort to go and research and find out exactly what was said, what context it came from, what was being talked about prior to what you heard and what's talked about afterwards. It's just, nope, that's what I heard, that's it.
You know, when it comes to journalism and the actual the rules that go into writing a story, let's say for text, you start with a headline. Your first paragraph is always like, well, if they're just reading a little, let's give them enough in that little first paragraph. And then it goes into detail below.
Mm-hmm.
And we are headline readers. I know I am. I'm in a hurry. I'm like, okay. So I don't get the full story. But then I also know I'm a headline reader. I need to go back and look further before I start making some bad, opinions. Wait, what's that name?
Even this conversation, you literally said Jeff Probst is a sexist pig. Quote, unquote.
Yeah, someone can take that.
So somebody can
And then you
take
say
that.
it again.
Yeah, and I just said it now too.
Oh my God, we're both part of the problem.
Elvis Duran on his morning show. Jeff Probst is a sexist pig. Headline.
3 times.
I'm going to Reddit.
Light me up. Yeah, light him up. But he's not.
No.
And how often is that headline you read the exact opposite of what is in the story?
Exactly.
It's clickbait. Everybody doesn't even take the bait. They just read the headline and continue on, and then that becomes the fact. It's crazy. Shame on all of us.
I guess this wasn't such a problem years ago because I remember interviewing Prince, and I remember them saying Prince will not do anything pre-recorded. It has to be live because he's worried that people would do exactly that. Take what he said and whatever. Nowadays, doesn't matter if you do it live, if you do it taped, they're going to do it anyway.
Jeff Probst was live.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, so there you go. Jeff Probst is not a sexist pig.
He's so nice.
I've heard he's a flaming racist.
Oh, Lord,
You know what though, too? Like Jeff Probst seems like somebody who has changed as culture has changed, because people did complain in the beginning, oh, these people are, getting more attention because they're men and blah, blah. He took a look at that and decided he was going to change things with the culture of Survivor, correct?
Yeah, I mean, they changed how they actually even casted the show. Like, they took in more diversity initiatives to make sure the cast was truly representative of, how the United States of America really is. And, he stopped saying come in guys to be more inclusive gender language wise. So,
But bored people are just trying to take people out for no reason.
According to Garrett, he said this woman who took the quote out of context is actually a former contestant on Survivor who's now on another show, and she's trying to get attention for
She's
her
always
new
trying to get
show.
attention.
Okay, that's from Garrett. Do we know that's fact?
Right. Headlines.
Do we know? Do we know? I don't know. Anyway, so there you have that. It's just interesting to remind ourselves, before we start jumping to conclusions, and we're all guilty of it in one way or another. All right, we have a $1,000 free money phone tap on the way from our friends at PetMeds and PetMeds.com. So hang out.
Another free money phone tap coming up next. Stop calling here for the Elvis Duran in the Morning Show free money phone tap. No purchase necessary. Void in Montana, New Mexico, Washington, and where prohibited. For more info and rules, go to elvisduran.com/contest. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. The free money phone tap.
Yeah, it is. Thanks to PetMeds and PetMeds.com. You're about to win $1,000 with a free money phone tap. All right. You know what I'm talking about. Like every month or every 3 months, depending on which medication you use, you got to drive to the vet.
Yeah.
You got to pick up the flea and tick and the heartworm, all that stuff. Now, you don't have to do that anymore. That is just, whoa, archaic. We use petmeds.com. I'll tell you why. It's all delivered to your house. All prescriptions, all flea and tick prevention, fun treats, everything. Pet Meds, they got it going on. You know, they were the first online pharmacy for pets. The OG. I love petmeds.com. They have everything for your pet. If you love your pets, which is a stupid thing to say, if you hate your pets, don't go to petmeds.com. It's only for pet lovers. Food, supplements, prescriptions, essentials, everything that you need to keep their coats shiny, their teeth clean, their bellies happy. Pet Meds has everything. Don't forget, they carry everything for dogs, cats, and horses. Keep that in mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Horses?
Yes.
We watched one of the leaders from Pet Meds talk yesterday at our Women's Day event, and she was fascinating. She is an animal lover herself. She has horses.
She has horses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's got a lot of pets.
Yeah.
Well, and good. She's in the perfect place. Excuse me, running petmeds.com. One thing I love that they have, and we've talked about this before, Dr. Cuddles Ready Rescue. It's a life-saving tool. You need it in your house at all times. And hopefully you'll never, ever have to use it for pet emergencies. Like if your dog gets into the chocolate or something else that's toxic. It's created by veterinary specialists. It's exclusively available at Pet Meds. March is Pet Poison Prevention Month, by the way. This is a must-have. Dr. Cuddles Ready Rescue. Have it ready to go.
I wonder if Dr. Cuddles would get into the bacon bouquet business. Oh. So we can send bacon bouquets to little dogs while they recover.
I think I have Dr. Cuddles in my phone. I'll call.
Yes.
All right, so we've told you a lot about Pet Meds. Go to petmeds.com, and for all of the above, you get 40% off your purchase if you use the code Elvis. At the very least, just check out the website. If you're a pet owner or someone you know is, this is for everything for everyone. It is petmeds.com. Use the promo code Elvis for 40% off. And thanks to them, you're winning $1,000 now with a free money phone tap. If you're calling 1-800-242-0100.
Don't answer the phone. Elvis Duran. The Elvis Duran phone tap.
All right, Danielle, what's it all about today?
All right, well, Paul and Shannon just had a baby, and it's a baby girl. They named her Danielle. She ordered some birth announcements that she wanted to send out to her friends, and they came back wrong. So she obviously is waiting for a call from the place that she ordered from to see if they could correct it. I'm calling to tell her it is not going to happen.
Let's see what happens in today's phone tap. Listen in.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, I'm looking for Shannon, please.
This is Shannon.
Yeah, hi, Shannon. This is Stephanie from Engravings.
Oh, hi. Did you get my call?
Mm-hmm. What was the problem?
Well, I heard the Welcome to the Jungle birth announcements, and there must have been some mistake because it says meet our daughter Daniel, and my daughter is Danielle.
Yeah, it says, welcome. I have here the order. Welcome to the jungle. Meet our new daughter, Daniel.
My daughter's name is Danielle.
So then why did you type Daniel on the order form?
Well, I obviously didn't type Daniel. My daughter's name is Danielle, D-A-N-I-E-L-L-E.
Well, that's
Danielle.
how I would spell it too, but apparently you're spelling it Daniel. I don't know how you people think you're new parents nowadays. This is an opportunity for you to make the name a little more exotic. Danielle.
No, that's not what I want. I don't want her name to be exotic. I want her name to be Danielle. That's what I want her name to be.
Danielle.
Are you for real right now?
This is how you spelled it on the order form.
It is not spelled that way on the order form. I would not spell it that way on the order form, okay? I just have to give birth announcements to my entire family, okay? And I want it to be Danielle. I put Danielle, okay?
Okay,
Thank you very much.
You know we have a no refund policy, and if we were mistaken, we would give you a refund, but I didn't make the mistake, and so it's personalized, so I'm so...
I didn't make the mistake. I didn't make the mistake.
What are you getting so upset about? You can easily fix it at home.
What am I getting so upset about? Because I have to send 400 cards out to my entire family and friends, okay? And I'm not going to send it to my daughter, Daniel, when her name is Danielle. Thank you, okay?
Okay, well, what you need to do is go over and purchase a Precise V5 rolling ball extra fine pen from Pilot. Because we have found in our research that it is the same exact color ink, and you can just go ahead and put the L and the E in there yourself, and it will look exactly the same.
With my newborn baby sitting here, That's what I have time to do. Yeah, thank you, okay?
Maybe you got a problem with your keyboard. Unplug it from the computer and plug it back in. Maybe a key was
It's not a
stuck.
problem with the keyboard, okay? It is not a problem with the keyboard. I'm not.
So you did meet Daniel.
No, I didn't. You're just making me flustered because I'm so confused right now as to what's happening.
Well, it's not my fault you're confused about your kid's name.
Yes, it is your fault. It's not my fault, all right? No, I'm not confused about that, okay? I'm confused as to why this company would be so stupid.
When you say stupid, you're talking about yourself.
Jesus Christ, are you kidding me right now? I just had a daughter. Have you ever been through pregnancy for 9 months, huh?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
And what's your kid's name, huh?
John.
And so what if you ordered birth announcement cards and they came back as Joan? How would you feel about that, huh? Joan.
My kid's name isn't Joan. I wouldn't have.
Stupid right now? Are you stupid?
I wouldn't have put that into the order form because that's not my kid's name.
And I think you need to check your attitude right now, okay? Because I am the customer. The customer is always right.
Can you do me a favor?
What?
Just raise your kid to listen to Elvis Duran in the morning show, and then we'll give you a refund.
What?
This is Danielle Monaro from Elvis Duran in the morning show, and you just got phone tapped.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Is your husband Paul on the phone, Paul?
Paul, you. Oh my God!
The Elvis Duran phone tap.
I like that. Danielle. Where does this come from?
Don't ask. I don't know.
Danielle. That was your $1,000 Pet Meds free money phone tap. Worth, like I said, $1,000. Where is line 9? There is no 9. There is no line 9.
Just hit it.
Okay, it's ringing, but it's not. Hello?
Hello?
What is your name, please?
Sandy?
Sandy, you're caller 100.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
I'm mistaken.
You just won $1,000 with the free money
No
phone
way.
tap. Yes, you did.
Congratulations.
Yes, you did. Unless you want to give it back. You want to give it back? I'll take it back if you want to.
No, thank you.
All right. Fine. Be that way. We love you for listening to us every day, Sandy, and thanks to our friends at PetMeds.
I do.
At PetMeds.com, you won $1,000. Do you have any pets?
I do. I have 2. I have a cat named Kiki and a dog named Finn.
Oh, nice.
Those are cute.
Do they get along? Do they like each other?
Not really.
Okay, yeah.
We're tearing up my house together.
Yeah, we love a little. We love a little skirmish in the house every once in a while with the pets. Anyway, well, thank you for listening. And don't forget PetMeds.com for anything and everything you need for both Kiki and Finn, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to check them out.
You're the best. You promise me you will. Don't just say that and take my money and run. I thank you,
No,
Sandy.
code Elvis, 40% off.
What's that?
Code Elvis, 40%
Code
off.
Elvis,
That's right.
40%
Oh my God, I love you. You did listen. Yeah, at PetMeds.com. When you check out, use Elvis for 40% off. All right, I love you even more.
Yeah.
Now, hold on, Sandy. Another $1,000 free money phone tap tomorrow. Anything and everything for your pet. Anything and everything. Check it out. PetMeds.com. Use Elvis when you check out. Is there a game or something you want to play today, or something? Anything?
There are a couple connections unless we want to get, a little intimate and play a Family Feud or something.
Oh. Yeah, let's do it.
Can we do a Family Feud?
I can do that.
I love Family Feud.
I love when we put Nate on he's like, Nate, and he's not prepared.
I'm always prepared.
Whatever.
You know, I'm a good player on Family Feud.
No, you're not. You play for the other team.
I do not.
Oh, yeah.
You do.
No, you're not.
He's always
you get picked by one team and you help the team you're not on.
You are entertaining, if that counts as a good player.
Wait, maybe he thinks that's how the game goes, Frog. Maybe he
No,
thinks
he
just
knows.
wants to
He
play
knows
it.
better,
If
Danielle.
memory serves, last several times we played it, my team has won.
But you didn't help the team
Which
to
team?
win.
The team you were playing for or the team that you were on?
Oh, shut up, Froggy.
You didn't contribute the answers that helped the team
I
win.
mean, how much time do we need to get this together?
I mean, we don't need. Give me 10 minutes, 15.
All right, I'll do that. The bird. Where's that? Scary. Scary looks lost. Don't you feel like we should play the bird?
It's always a good
I
time.
hate that song.
It's always a good time.
Because everybody's heard.
About the bird. Hold on.
Oh, well, everybody's heard about the bird.
Oh my God, it sounds like summer. Again, I remind you, this was a #1 hit across the nation.
Oh, my God.
You like that? Forget the bird. It's now time for Ooh Mau Mau.
What? Is this by the same people? Oh, it is. Wow.
Everyone's dancing. You know what? Laugh at you. Laugh all you want at this music I'm playing. Everyone's kind of getting down with their bad selves.
I'm sitting next to the whitest guy.
I'm doing the mashed potato.
Oh, is that what that is?
You're the same color as a mashed potato. What else you got in there, Scary? Come on, Scary. Take me to summer. Where's Peter Griffin?
I thought that would be big news. You thought what would be big news?
What is the number one song in the country right now? Like on the Billboard Hot 100?
Let's see.
Keep in mind, this song, Surfing Bird, was number one in the United States of America. 1963.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know, but what kind of world were they living in where they would say, this is the song that makes me think? This song makes me want to feel.
Wow.
This song,
This is the one.
it represents my life. I feel like they wrote it for me.
So I believe that Luther, Kendrick Lamar, and SZA is number one on the Billboard charts. Number two, Die With a Smile.
Okay, so this is the Luther of 1963. This is Kendrick Lamar and SZA right here. And then it ends. And then it's all back to sad life. Oh, well. Wow. What are we doing? Oh, the Family Feud, the game I have mastered.
Oh, God. Mastered.
That's where we started, and we ended up playing Surfing Bird. How did we get there?
I don't know. How do we get anywhere?
The inside of your brain.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my
if you want
gosh.
to play, call me now. Diamond is waiting for you. By the way, asking for a friend. Do you want to ask for a friend on Diamond's?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your
Asking
question?
for a friend. Is it considered being late to work if you were in the building but you were sleeping when the show started? Here we go.
Are you asking for Diamond?
Just asking for a friend. I don't know.
Because, we do have a room over here with a door and a couch.
Yeah.
And she goes in there. Did you sleep in there every night or every morning?
Every morning, I need another 45 minutes when I get in.
We call it her crypt.
Yes. She emerges from there looking all kinds of crazy. That's amazing.
Because she is all kinds of crazy. So the question was, is she late for work if she was already here, yet asleep?
Right. Like the show started, I'm not saying it was for a friend. The show started and we turned and looked to see if, somebody was getting a first caller and there was nobody in the seat. So we were like, oh no, what has happened to Diamond? I start calling her and then we thought, oh, go check the crypt.
The crypt.
And in fact, maybe that person was asleep in the crypt.
All you have to do is walk around the corner. You go from the crypt to the terrace of ineffectiveness.
There we go. She was knocked out. I mean, sound asleep.
Oh, I love that. I could, we had such a weird day yesterday. I slept all day. I could sleep another 5 days.
Yeah.
We've all been through battle. What's scary?
I'm going to say she's not late for work.
Yeah, me
and
too.
the reason why is because definitively work is when you step into the building. She got to the building early. And then, a lot of people have a lot of prep things before they
She wasn't late, but she wasn't working.
I mean, a lot of people don't work. They get coffee first. They mill around the place. They talk to coworkers. So
shop online.
No. She slept for 45 minutes. Then she got up and milled around. And then she got coffee. Is that what she did?
That is exactly what she did. Yep.
Just asking.
The Brooklyn Boys Podcast.
I want to read this next one because he gave us 2 stars out of 5. How's your corned beef? It's real good. Take another bite. Okay, well, what is his review of our podcast?
Abe77.
Yeah.
Abe says, stop eating during the podcast, dummies.
Listen to the Brooklyn Boys Podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
Banking with Capital One helps you keep more money in your wallet with no fees or minimums on checking accounts and no overdraft fees. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A., member FDIC.
It's the best thing on radio. I love Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. It's humorous. It's fun. I love listening to them. Elvis Duran is sexy. He's really funny. He's like the rock of the group.
It just wakes me up in the morning. I'm driving to work.
They're really peppy and happy in the morning.
You guys are so hilarious.
face. I can see them as my friends.
I'm hoping to hear Elvis Duran's voice.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm a rock for the group. I don't feel like I'm sexy.
I think they got your family members to do those.
I don't know, maybe. Anyway, welcome to the day. You know, if you're listening to us on Y100.7 in Miami, it's 3:05. It's March 5th. It's 3:05 day, and it's their area code. Claudia from Y100.7 is on with us. Does this thing work? Are you on?
Hi, can you hear me?
There she is.
Hey.
Oh, you sound awesome. How's it feeling in Miami? What's the weather like today? Is it nice?
It's going to be very nice. It's a mix of sun and clouds and a little bit of showers, but I mean, it's Miami, and it's going to get hot. High of 84 for today.
Okay, there you go. So, a little something about Claudia, our dear little sister, just got married.
Yay!
Yeah, Claudia!
Now back to reality, but you haven't done your honeymoon quite yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, all right. When do we want to do that?
May, probably beginning of May, before the summer and the heat and all of that.
Where are you going, if I may ask?
Yes, you may ask. It is Paris for a few days, and then we're going to go and explore Italy.
Okay.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
May is going to be perfect for that. You're going to have a great time.
Wait, you said where are we going? So does that mean all of us? Can we all join?
Where are we going?
Yes.
We want to get the adjoining room.
Yeah, that's just what you want.
Like, hi.
Come along.
What you doing? What you doing?
What are you guys doing over there? There'll be 9 of us in one room, like jumping on the bed and doing each other's nails and things. Well, anyway, so far so good. Do you feel different now that you're married? That's the question we all get.
Funny enough, no. And we were talking about it with one of our leaders from promo. He also got married, and he's like, we were talking about it yesterday. I was like, "Do you feel different?" No, I don't feel different. Do you feel? No. I was like, okay, so it's just all in our heads of how you would make it feel any different.
Right. I actually did feel different.
Ooh, tell me.
There was another band of connection in there. I can't really describe it.
Yeah.
With words, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I kind of felt the same thing. I felt like, wow, this is crazy. Like, I have a husband. Even just the word husband was like, wow, husband.
The best way to describe it is that band of connection you feel when you get married. It's this. You'll feel it too when you disconnect. when you just take some scissors out and cut that band.
Okay.
You know, there is a bond there when you're married.
Yeah, you got the government involved. You are bonded.
There is that. There is that. Well, anyway, happy 305 day.
Thank you.
To you and yours.
And Pitbull.
And Pitbull.
So he's celebrating.
For sure.
That's Worldwide Day. He moved it. Anyway, Claudia, we'll talk to you in a little bit, okay?
All right, perfect.
Love. Who's calling? Someone's calling.
Sorry, it's my phone.
Is that your phone? Who's calling? I love it when the phone buzzes. Everyone picks their phone up and puts it up to their heads. Hello? And there was no one there. What are you gonna do? Hey, Danielle discovered a new apple.
Oh.
She gets so excited over it.
Hold on.
She just discovered a new apple.
Yes. So I was in the grocery. I was in ShopRite, actually. And they have a woman who, she stands in the front and she tries to like push different things all the time. Like what's on sale. But she's very good at it. That's what they have her doing. So the other day, she had this apple. And I was like, it's an apple. And she goes, oh, no. It was called the Wild Twist apple.
What?
So she had samples in little cups. And I'm like, oh, let me get us some. Oh, my gosh. It's a cross between a Honey Crisp and a Crippo's Pink, or like a Pink Lady apple together. I don't know how, I guess they, somehow put them together. Yeah. It's so sweet and so delicious. And I was like, really? The next day I went back and bought a whole bag of them. Oh. I cannot stop thinking about these apples. They're so good. And I like a really good sweet apple. Like a Fuji apple is usually what I go for. These are so much better. You will taste the difference and you will love them. And no, they are not paying me to say this.
Look at you. You really know your apples.
Yeah, big apple business.
Wild Twist apples.
Wild Twist.
I'm telling you, you're gonna like it. What's that face?
Well, no, it's not a face. It is a genetically modified apple.
Right.
That's what scares me. Genetically modified scares me.
Well, okay, it's scary. Wants to know if it's a GMO apple. It's a non-GMO apple.
Oh,
okay, good.
Okay,
so sit down over there, you and you.
So Mr. Healthy here now approves.
Yeah.
As long as it wasn't done in a lab, I'm in.
No,
What's that, Froggy?
There was something the other day about a new banana that you could peel, and 12 hours after you peel it, it's not brown. It's still ripe.
It doesn't go black.
Okay, well,
I'm
that's
like,
not with the apple. This is just
I
a
understand.
tastier apple.
That's why I questioned it. If you're saying it's not GMO, then I'm all in. I'll
They
try
just
it.
twisted the vines together or something. I don't know.
Good.
Cross-pollinate.
It works.
Now,
Yes.
keep in mind, a lot of things we grew up eating were all genetically modified at some point. They weren't original to the earth, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to go so far as to say that at least half of the things in your produce department were not even a thing 100 years ago.
Yeah.
True.
They were invented in a lab,
Of course.
in a test tube.
Yeah.
And don't even get into chickens. And our chicken breasts
Oh, no,
are
no.
giant now.
Please
We
don't
get into that.
So back to this apple.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay.
It really is. It's so sweet. Yeah.
I know we've talked about this before, but whenever you travel to another place and you have the fruit in another country, it's so much better.
Oh, yeah.
It's different.
So much better because we pump it full of water to make them bigger, which takes away the flavor and then whatever else we're doing to them.
Lemons in Italy. There, I've said it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Especially if you're on the Amalfi Coast or you're down, southern Italy. Lemons are big. And I for breakfast, I would just slice them in half, put salt on them, and eat them I'd eat a lemon for breakfast.
Whoa.
And people look at me like, whoa.
No, my youngest eats lemon all the time, just like that. He cuts it up. I heard it's not good for your enamel on your teeth.
No, it's not.
though,
My teeth are
Very
falling
acidic.
out.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
Like bananas and mango is another kind. Oof.
I know. So sweet. Just go to the Caribbean. There's a lot of great fruits there. Hey, what was I going to say? Oh, God. In and out of my brain. Do you guys get the brain farts a lot?
Yes, all the time.
Constantly.
Are you having one now? Nate, are you brain farting?
Every day.
No, like right this moment.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Nate.
It wasn't your brain, Nate.
What?
It was your butt.
Yeah.
My butt farted. I got this story for you, Gandhi.
Okay.
You know how Gandhi loves hot sauce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love it.
Where did this fascination with hot sauce come from?
I mean, I grew up in an Indian household and everything is spicy. So I just got very used to eating spicy food. So now whenever I go anywhere, I would like a little extra spice than probably what is provided.
Well, the T.W. Garner Food Company in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, one of the products they make is Texas Pete hot sauce.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, their factory literally caught on fire.
Oh. What happened?
I just think it's kind of funny. A hot sauce factory caught on fire.
How sad.
No injury.
Okay, good.
Here you have the story. If you want to
Oh,
put
thank
that
you.
in your news. Let's see what else is going on here in the news. News that Gandhi forgot.
Uh-oh.
An 18-year-old kid from Utah named Luke had to quit baseball when he got diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. But he's switching gears. He just became the first kid from Utah to get a scholarship for cornhole.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
He's now playing for Winthrop University, South Carolina, known as having the best cornhole program in the country. So look, one door closes, another opens.
Are there a lot of cornhole programs?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
A cornhole opened. A group of Burger King employees in Minnesota, they pay tribute to a longtime customer by having his name engraved in his favorite chair at the Burger King. Now, is there any institution, any business in America where you have your name either permanently affixed to the wall or a chair or a booth?
No. I had a menu item for a second and they closed down.
Yeah,
so I
they
don't know
closed
what
down.
that says.
Well, does it say anything about me to admit that I have my name engraved on not one but two bar stools?
Oh.
That tracks. I see that. Where are they?
I get so drunk I can't find them. No one actually is. The place is no longer there, but MV in Bernardsville, New Jersey. I
Okay.
have the Elvis Duran bar stool, unless they took it down.
Nice.
I don't know. Scary. Your name isn't posted somewhere.
There's a tribute to me at my alma mater, Mark Twain Intermediate School in Coney Island, where I was part of. I was inducted into the Mark Twain Alumni Hall of Fame. So there's I guess an.
Who else famous is from Mark Twain?
I believe, was it Marissa Tomei? She does afternoons on Power 105. Angie Martinez went to Mark Twain.
Oh,
She was
wow.
also inducted the year after I was. So, my name
You
is
got in
enshrined.
before Angie Martinez?
I was number one.
Wow.
She was number two.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm enshrined in a glass case. There's stuff about me.
Yes, you are.
That's nice.
They have like a pair of your underwear and your first poopy
Yeah, something like that.
in a glass case. What about you, Froggy? Aren't you listed somewhere? Is your name somewhere?
I'm not sure. Aren't we all? Weren't we all painted on the wall of some steakhouse somewhere?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sardi's, right? Was it Sardi's? No.
No, the Palm.
Oh, the Palm.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's out of business.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
That location went out of
And
business.
to answer your question, no.
They put our picture up on the wall right next to the bathroom.
They did.
Norwegian Bliss, I think, the ship has our name
Yep.
somewhere.
Does it?
Yeah.
I didn't
believe-
know that. I was just on it. I would have looked.
They hit it.
Oh.
They're not proud.
Elvis, your name Your name is in Chicago at the Radio Hall of Fame.
Oh, I am.
On the wall.
What about your Walk of Fame star?
And there's
Yes.
Oh, yeah, on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? Yeah, I have a star. You can't see it. It's got chewing gum all over it.
And in New York, at that New York Rise New York. Rise Up New York. Is it called? Wait,
Rise New York.
Rise New York.
Nate, where's your
You were
name?
in there?
Is your name on the wall in Erie, Pennsylvania somewhere?
I don't think so. I don't think it's anywhere.
Your name is on the menu at Duffy's, Elvis. You got a sandwich named after you?
Wow, look at this.
I do?
Yeah.
The burger at Duffy's in Staten Island?
Yeah.
I know we won best burger. I don't think it's on the menu.
Garrett is in my IFB.
Okay, well, he's sort of correct. I don't know. Maybe I'll take it. Anyway, the point is this. Do everything you can in life to get your name permanently affixed to something.
Yeah.
A bar stool, a burger. What?
Brandon has a tattoo of a bug on his arm because he calls me Bug. Does that count?
Yes.
Okay, done. It's on a human.
So look at what we've done. We just went on for about 15 minutes talking about absolutely nothing of any importance whatsoever.
What happened to Family Feud?
What happened to Family Feud?
Oh, yeah. Gotta do that next.
Well, why did we do it there?
Well, because you started talking about something, and then you talked about something else, and all that jazz.
And all that jazz.
And all that jazz.
And all that jazz.
Yeah. But we have our friend Lee Schrager that we're going to get on the phone. I think
Oh, no.
we should saddle him up with Elvis, and they should be teammates. What do you think?
Oh, no.
And we should play this next.
We're gonna play Family Feud with Lee Schrager.
Yes.
He will find a way to scratch your eyes out.
This is the worst idea.
Through the phone.
This is the worst idea ever. Lee will be calling us from the 305 because it's 305 day.
Yeah.
He's there in beautiful Miami, Florida, down in Wynwood. All right, let's get into the three things. He's all yours.
Oh, man.
Into the three things we need to know. Gandhi, what's going on?
All right, some crazy stuff. Dozens of Los Angeles officers are facing criminal charges on suspicion of running a so-called gladiator fight at a juvenile hall. The 30 officers who all work at Los Padrinos Juvenile Hall in Downey are named in a grand jury indictment. It says they allowed and in some cases encouraged nearly 70 fights between youths at the facility between July and December of 2023. The officers are facing the charges of child endangerment and abuse, conspiracy, and battery. If you had to guess, what is the most sinful state in the nation?
Sinful Nevada.
Nevada, you are correct.
Because it's Las Vegas. Hello.
Yeah. They're ranked the most sinful.
Have you guys ever done something in Nevada that you would never do in any other state? I have.
Oh, what was it?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
Back to you.
Wow, what a tease. That is according to the finance website Wallet Hub, which ranked all 50 states based on dozens of indicators relating to behavior. Those indicators include violent crime per capita, excessive drinking, and gambling addictions. Any ideas who the next two states were, rounding out the top three?
Louisiana?
Nope.
New York.
Nope. Oh, we had one. Florida.
Oh.
Florida,
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
California.
Oh.
Idaho
Shame.
ranked last. They're good in Idaho.
Okay.
Yeah. And finally, we know that the clocks are moving forward for daylight saving time. As that happens, we say this every year, hospitals report significant spikes in heart attack visits on the Monday that follows. That's this coming Monday after the clocks spring forward on Sunday. The exact reason isn't clear, but experts think the lost hour of sleep plays a big role disrupting the body's natural rhythm. One way to combat the change is to start going to bed and waking up 15 minutes earlier, 2 to 3 days before the change.
Didn't we come up with that idea yesterday?
Yeah, we were the ones who said that.
That was our
Good job,
idea.
guys. Good job.
Who stole that from us?
AP Newswire.
Okay.
I will go have a word with them.
Please do.
Those are your three things.
Thank you, Gandhi.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Never forget. Join the Tunnel to Towers Foundation on its mission to do good in honor of America's heroes. Donate $11 a month at t2t.org. That's T, the number 2, T.org.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
You know what? We love a fantastic food festival. What line is Leon? What line is he on? Oh, there he is. Is this Lee Schrager? Lee Schrager, please. Oh, there you are. Hey, so we love a great wine and food festival. We love the New York City Wine and Food Festival, the Miami Beach, South Beach, whatever, Wine and Food Festival. But our friend Lee Schrager, who's in charge of all of the above, now has another wine and food festival for us in the Bahamas. Actually, this is, how many years have you guys been doing this at Atlantis?
This is year number 4.
Wow.
Amazingly.
They should call you Mr. Food
Hello,
Festival.
everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, everyone. It's Mr. Food Festival on the line.
Can I not have a moment to say hello before you go right into it?
No.
All my friends.
No, it's my...
And I would also... I know you're running late, I've been told, but I don't want to be rushed off like you're the Oscars. You are hardly the Oscars, so do not rush me off.
Oh, damn, Lee.
And Gandhi, do not worry. I'm not upset at all that I didn't get to see you at the South Beach Wine and Food Festival. Thank you for the effort you made.
I tried. You're so busy, Lee. He's like, I'm at a VIP party tonight. I can't come to your tacos. But it was great. Thanks for the help. That was amazing.
So we're all gathering. Here he goes. He's talking more. Hello. Yeah, go ahead.
Excuse me. You go ahead. It's your show.
Oh, no. No, Lee, go ahead. Whatever you say is very important for us to hear. Go ahead.
That is true. Thank you, Elvis. Thank you for taking the time to speak with an old
The time's almost up.
Well, I'm going to be like Adrian.
Oh, they're playing the wrap-up music. Oh, Lee, it was great. Okay, thank you.
I am Adrian Brody. I'm talking right over you. Well, Gandhi mentioned tacos, and speaking of tacos, the first event at Nippy Whiff, which is the Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival, next Thursday is a taco event hosted by Michael Simon. That's all I wanted to say.
Love him.
Oh, hell yeah.
What a great chef.
Yes. When are you guys getting down? I have cabanas ready for you. Nate, I'm having a fitting for Speedos when he gets down.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at you.
Yes.
Look at that.
Gandhi and Danielle, I have hair and makeup ready because Lord knows I don't want to embarrass ourselves. We have hair and makeup ready for you.
I'll kill you, Lee. I'll kill you.
You're a jerk, Lee.
Oh, Lee. We will be down there. We're doing our show live from Atlantis, Bahamas on Friday morning. That's a week from this Friday. And then, of course, it's going to be a whole weekend of the Wine and Food Festival.
Craziness.
Thanks to you, Mr. Food Festival.
And don't forget, Elvis, I have some cabana outfits for you, some Tommy Bahama cabana outfits ready for you. I know that's your perfect go-to.
No, it's
I
not.
can just see you looking. Yes, I can just. So I want to ask, how is Max doing? I know he had surgery.
He did. Little Max, you know what? It was a very, very, very risky surgery, a procedure he had yesterday to get that tumor off the top of his head, which is close to his brain. Yeah. They got it out, and they said he came through like a champ, and nothing went wrong, and knock on wood, he's going to recover just fine. He's doing great. Thank you for asking, by the way. It's a scary moment.
Of course. I was in Bogota over the weekend. Do not rush me off. And I went to see the Virgin of Chiquindera, which is where you repay a promise if you prayed for something. And I put in a good word for Max because I knew he was having surgery.
Oh, Lee.
See,
nice.
you do have a sweet side.
Just when you do something crappy, you make up for it.
My favorite kind of person.
Excuse me. My moment.
Go ahead. What?
We kick off next Thursday night at the Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival. It's an amazing festival at the beautiful Atlantis property and at the Cove. And Bobby Flay is going to be down, and Katie Lee, and Michael Simon, and Cardia Brown, and Jose Andres, and Michael White, who we all love from his new restaurant Santi in New York, and Mika down here in Miami. So it's going to be a fun weekend. Next Friday night, we're having a late night celebrity chef and what do you call yourself? Like a mid-level morning show. You'll be invited to
kill you, Lee.
Oh my God! Look at that. Time is just. Time is creepy.
No, we're having a late night miniature golf. Excuse me, Nate. I'll teach you when I get down there. We're having a late night miniature. I'll have a late night, and Ricardo will be with me. I'll have a late night miniature golf party. We're having a late night miniature golf party. I have cabanas set aside for the girls and you, Elvis, of course.
You forgot one thing.
So looking forward.
Shaggy's going to be there for Jerk Jam.
Oh, yeah.
I did forget Shaggy. Yeah, I'm really excited. He's going to be there Saturday night at the Jerk Jam that's hosted by J.J. Johnson, the amazing J.J. Johnson, and Cardia Brown, who I just love, Cardia Brown from the Food Network. So much great talent, so many fun people, what a beautiful property. So I am really excited to help them curate the festival again this year.
Lee, I brought this to your attention.
You guys can be down.
Oh my God.
Lee.
I'm sorry, what was that again?
I brought this to your attention last year, and I feel I was ignored. I think an opportunity has really been missed by calling the Jerk Jam and not the Jerk Off.
Oh, my God.
That's what throws you off?
Even I am speechless, but not as much as I was yesterday listening to your sex education programs. And Danielle, I'm sure glad I didn't grow up in your house. You directed everything to your husband, to Sheldon. My God, no wonder these kids are so screwed up nowadays.
Oh my God.
Wow.
By the way, people are texting in. I love hearing Lee's grumpy ass on your show.
Lee is a treasure.
And also they said your middle name should be Excuse Me.
Lee, excuse me, Schrager.
Oh my God. Before I even got on, I was told I had 3 minutes. I said, that's hard. I mean, really. Next Friday, down in the islands, do not forget next Friday at Atlantis for the Nassau Paradise Island Wine and Food Festival. I am co-hosting the Elvis Duran morning show. I'll be there from 6 a.m. to, what time do you go on till? What time do people listen?
10 a.m.
Oh, I'll be there from the start to the finish. You do not worry.
God bless everyone.
All right. Well,
I'll have my friends Bobby and Michael and Cardia and everyone down there. And Katie Lee, of course, the beautiful Katie Lee.
Love Katie Lee.
She's great, and she is so looking forward to seeing you, Nate.
She's married.
She's only human.
Doesn't matter. So are you.
All right. Well,
need I remind you?
yeah, yes, you do.
Wow.
Thank you for reminding me. I almost did something awful. But now
I want to congratulate. Yeah, I mean, I was so happy to see Alex 2 years cancer-free. I mean, that was really amazing. It was so touching. It just brought back so many memories. So I'm glad Alex is doing well.
Well, thank you,
But
Lee.
enough about Alex. More about me.
Okay.
There she goes.
We love you, Lee. Lee Schrager will be there. That's the only bad part of the beautiful wine and food festival going on. We can't wait to be there, Lee. We'll be there Thursday night, definitely to party hard, and then Friday morning we'll do the show. And you definitely have to be a part of the show. A small part of
I
the
am
show.
the co-host of the show. I am promoting I am the co-host of the morning show.
All right.
My God. Elvis, why don't you take the day off and go for a beauty treatment?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
My Lord.
Jeez.
You're such a bitch. I love you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Nate, I'll see you at the spa.
You got it.
The one and only Lee Schrager.
Thank you, guys. See you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Excuse me. He's a terror.
Whew, I don't know if I can do a whole show with him.
I can't even do 5 minutes with him.
He makes me laugh so hard.
He's the worst. All right, little Danielle report, and we're not going to do Family Feud yet. We'll do that later.
Okay.
We're just Lee threw us way off. God help us. All right, Danielle, it's all
All
you.
right, so Robert Pattinson was speaking with Hero magazine, and he said, yes, I will be reprising my role as Batman, but I wish they would start production already. He said, I started out as a young Batman, and I'm going to be an old Batman by the time this happens. But he did say that physically he's doing fine. He said, I'm old, but I'm healthier. He said he actually changed some things in his life, and he has brought his biological age down a bit. So there you go. Nashville is getting its very own rodeo. How cool is this? So it's May 29th, and it's their first professional Rodeo Cowboys Association event. The Music City Rodeo will feature 3 days of rodeo awesomeness, of course, but they also going to have music. Reba McEntire, Tim McGraw, Jelly Roll. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Tickets are going to go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Frog, are you going to go out to this?
You know what? I really want to, actually, so I'm going to try.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be awesome. So that's
It will
on
be
the
a
way.
good show.
Angie Stone recently passed away. We know that following a fatal car crash, and her family is now planning a large memorial to honor her. They're also going to have an intimate funeral. So the public memorial will reportedly be held in Atlanta. We don't know the date or the venue yet. And then her family is going to do the funeral in Columbia, South Carolina, where she will be laid to rest. And that date has not been revealed yet either, but of course we'll keep you posted. Elton John is set to headline the Cure-bound concert for Cures at San Diego's Petco Park on May 9th. He is raising money for cancer research. This event has previously been hosted by Ed Sheeran and Alicia Keys, and they raised a lot of money, millions for this. And tickets for Cure-bound Concert for Cures go on sale Friday, March 7th. That's this Friday, right? Yeah, at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Steve Carell's doing something really cool. The seniors at 6 high schools impacted by the Eaton fire in California are going to prom thanks to him. He gathered them on Tuesday at this assembly, and via video, he said, "Attention all seniors, I work with this wonderful charity based out of Virginia called Alice's Kids, and we wanted to let you guys know that we'll be paying for all your prom tickets. Wow. So have fun and enjoy the prom." How cool is that? I love it. Nick Jonas got a little embarrassed while rehearsing for his new Broadway show. He ripped his pants. He said, all of a sudden I felt this cool breeze in a place that you don't want to feel a cool breeze. And the crotch on my camo pants ripped wide open. So, yeah, he was trying to fix it, but it didn't.
Give him a little razzle-dazzle.
It didn't work that way. And also, what are we watching? We are watching Survivor, The Masked Singer, Celebrity Jeopardy, The Amazing Race, also Chicago, all of those shows. If you haven't seen Toxic Town on Netflix, it's really good. It's 4 episodes. It's based in England and they have very thick accents, so you may need to watch it with closed caption. But it's all about these babies that were born with deformities, and they figured out it's because of a lot of stuff that had been going on in the town. So you may want to check it out, and that is my Danielle report.
Bravo. As always, bravo. Thank you, Danielle.
The Mercedes-Benz Interview Lounge.
Timothy Chalamet.
Are you kidding me, man? I grew up listening to you. I grew up listening on the way Elvis Duran and the Z. What an honor to be on here. Listen, sometimes you guys would veer into quote-unquote vulgar territories when my dad would say, something I couldn't listen to it.
Oh, really?
Still do.
At Mercedes-Benz, there's a reason they go the extra mile. From testing their vehicles in desert heat and Arctic cold to creating AI that can anticipate your needs and preferences on the road. They demand every car is worthy of their star because it's Mercedes-Benz.
Elvis Duran in the Morning Show. Elvis Duran in the Morning Show.
All right, we've got some sound on the way. We keep saying we're going to do Family Feud. We just never get to it.
Oh, that's right.
This is just like this show. We always tease things and never do them.
Yeah.
We make promises that we never keep. That's what we do here.
Yes. Make more.
We take pride in that. We'll do it soon. I think the reason why we're a little off today is Nate, our senior executive producer, is just, he's very sleepy.
I'm riddled with allergies. You too, Elvis.
Yeah, I am. Riddled.
Manhattan has got something floating around in the air.
It does. I've been sniffing and snorting, blowing my nose.
And I'm not sick. I don't feel sick at all.
Exactly.
I am so stuffed up.
I think you look hot. You look great. You don't look sick at all. Because it really isn't about how you feel. It's how you look.
Congestion looks great on you.
Scary, what are you doing? Scary broke my laptop.
The computer went out. How does this happen? This is controlling the radio station. This computer. Is this it?
Do you think is it the Russians?
That's probably what the allergies are about too.
The allergies are from the Russians.
For some multi-million-dollar, facility that we have, it's crazy how fragile the infrastructure is. I'm just saying. Look at this.
He's just saying.
He's mad. Why are you mad?
Because this should not be happening. We're broadcasting. This is like our
So wait,
life.
hold on a second. You're telling me this is the same as driving your car and you have no control over the steering?
Correct.
Or the acceleration or the brakes?
A great analogy. All of it. All of the above.
Well, then what do we do? We can't do anything.
Well, now you can. It's reloading. Okay, we're good.
Did you Control-Alt-Delete? Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
I think you still do that.
You do?
Yeah. You want to restart?
I'm a Mac head.
Yeah.
All right, so we are good?
We're good now.
Okay.
I got to pull up Garrett's sound page. No, I'm sorry.
Around the
room.
By the way, Froggy does that. Scary does that thing where he tells you out loud what he's thinking in his head.
Oh my God.
Rather than like he needs to go to the bathroom, he needs to like walk out the door and go. He'll go, okay, I'm now walking to the door. I'm now going to open the door and walk to the bathroom. He says it out loud.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Why does he do that?
Because I literally have to think out loud when I speak, and because I have to speak what I'm saying.
What?
Right now.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I have to narrate. I have to narrate the story.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
You're narrating what's happening.
He says he has no internal dialogue, so if he doesn't say everything out loud, it will not happen. He'll just stop in his tracks.
Yep.
He has to say, I'm going to the chair.
Wow,
I'm sitting down.
He'll freeze.
Yeah.
Yes.
He glitches.
What do you do now?
Okay, now the computer has finally caught up with us, so now we can do any feature you'd like to do. You call it, it's going to happen right now. The sound will come out of the computer. I
Call it out.
Okay, all right.
Okay, what do you want to do?
What?
What do you want to do?
No, I don't know what I'm.
We were going to go around the room.
Let's go around the room. Let's do that. I have it around the room.
Feud?
And we have a family feud. I don't know if we're ever going to get to that ever.
Damn.
I don't know if it's even going to happen this quarter of the year.
Man.
Well, it may. It may not.
Okay.
We have no concrete plans on this show. Let's go around the room. I have an around the room to add to your around the room. Gandhi, what's up?
Well, it's Wednesday, so that means it's podcast day, which today the podcast is Diamond and I just having a good time, which we get a lot of feedback that that's what people like, so we did it. However, in the news today is a company called Colossal Biosciences. Colossal Biosciences. And I had the guy who is a big part of that company, basically runs it, on the podcast, talking about all the things that are in the news right now.
Like what?
Like the bringing back, they're calling it the re-species of a repopulation of the woolly mammoth.
Mm-hmm.
the Tasmanian tiger, and some other animals.
And a little fuzzy mouse thing.
Yes, they just brought back that mouse because they say it's a step in bringing back the woolly mammoth.
So the woolly mouse is...
Yes, the woolly mouse.
So if the woolly mouse goes crazy and starts killing people, we know the woolly mammoth probably should not be in the cards.
You know, there's always the possibility that could happen.
There you go. So
sauce
that's
on the side.
Sauce on the side.
Yes. Wherever you find your podcast, but we like the iHeartRadio app.
Yeah, we do. Froggy, what's up with you?
Anybody ever notice that gasoline prices are like gambling?
Well, what do you mean?
Well, last night I was driving home and the gas station I passed was $2.89. I'm like, oh, cool. I'll stop and get gas tomorrow morning. Like on the way to work today, it's $3.19.
Yeah,
like, what the hell happened? It went up 30 cents overnight. It's like gambling. You're like, do I get it now or do I wait? Will it go down or will it go up? I lost last night on the gamble. So gasoline prices, like gambling.
They do. They do go up and down.
How does it go down like 3 cents a time and go up 30 at once? Like, that's crap.
Nate can't answer because he's so sleepy.
What's that?
Exactly. He wants to answer, but he can't. I have noticed that too, Froggy. What's up with you, Samantha?
Samantha, I've got the full name.
You do.
It really is the little things. So please try not to take the things we usually take for granted, because I moved into a new place a few months ago. To this day, my favorite thing about this new place is the washer and dryer. I have a washing machine for the first time since I moved out of my parents' house after college. And I can't tell you how happy I am to just know that thing even exists. Even when I'm not using it. Laundry was such a pain in the ass, and I was suppressing how hard it is. And I know I'm super lucky because a lot of people don't have a washer and dryer. So if you do have one, go home and thank it. It does a lot of work for you. It's the best thing in my home. And I moved from 600 square feet. It was tiny. There's a lot to be grateful for, but I'm telling you, that washer and dryer is the headliner for me.
Go home and thank it.
I'm going to give it a big open mouth kiss.
You should. And then turn it on and sit on it.
Knew it. Oh, we're best buds.
I love a good vibrating washing machine. Hey, Danielle, what's up?
So, yesterday we celebrated International Women's Day here at iHeart headquarters downstairs, and it was really awesome because we really are so lucky to work with some amazing women. Everybody who works here that's a woman. I mean, even Gandhi. We really have some great ladies around here. So yesterday I got to be the keynote speaker, and Gandhi was the one who did the interview. So thank you, Gandhi, for saying such sweet things.
Absolutely.
But I want to thank Thea because Thea is like the woman in charge here. She like runs the world and runs iHeart, and she's always so empowering to all of us, and she lifts us all up, and she's always so kind. And she, even after the fact, she says such nice things, and she just wants women to just be powerful. It's just, I don't even know what to say about her because she's that special. So Thea, thank you for everything you do for us here at iHeart.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Here. We love
you, Thea.
We love Thea very much. Nate, you good?
I'm good.
Okay, what's going on?
I'm good. No.
Sure.
I have to shout out one of our clients, somebody that we work with here at Z100 New York City, PC Richardson.
Oh, love that.
Okay,
yeah.
so I finally got my mattress. I was telling the ladies in Skiri off the air, I slept so well last night.
Isn't that nice?
Because I took the time to go try it out, not once, not twice, but thrice. I went to the PC Richardson and laid in that bed.
They didn't let you sleep over yet?
I wanted to, but I would lay in it for 10 to 15 minutes at a time. And you're kind of laughing at me in your head. But think about it. You spend 1/3 of your life in bed. Yep. Why not make that as comfortable as possible, right?
I agree.
Why buy something cheap? Spend the money, if you have it, and get something that you're actually going to get rest on. I feel so rested today, and I just have to say...
You're sleeping.
Yeah, you're sleepier than
No,
that.
that's my allergies. Trust me.
Okay.
You're allergic to the mattress. Oh my God.
Oh no. No. I gotta say thank you to those guys there because they would let me come in and lay on those mattresses for a good 10 to 15 minutes.
That's
They
awesome.
say your mattress is the most important square footage you own.
It really is. So thank you, PC Richardson. I really do appreciate you indulging me.
Lovely. We love them. And Scary, what's up?
I got a bone to pick with Gandhi.
Oh.
This is Exhibit A is this picture we took with Jeff Probst. It was an entire group photo. Now, Gandhi did a photo dump, and in her version of the picture, she cropped me out. But she only cropped me out.
No. I mean, yes, that did happen.
Why did you crop
But it
me
was
out?
not purposeful. So when
Hold on a second, what?
I want to hear this. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so when you post a slideshow, the first photo that you put up, every other picture stays that size. You really can't adjust too much, right? So you got left out. It was either leave you out or leave Elvis out. So I had to make a decision.
Why not make that in the first one then?
No, the first one was just of me by myself.
Oh no, you can't leave those.
Yeah.
So the bigger name online too.
You actually can buy something to download. I think it's called Square Ready.
I will never.
Okay.
The only time I'm featured on your Instagram is when I'm doing something embarrassing and I'm showing in my worst light. That was actually a very good picture of me because I lost 35 pounds.
You know what? I will go and I'll post it in my story and tag only you.
Oh no! You know what she's going to do? She's going to
That'll
post
last
this
for
now.
24
She's
hours.
going to turn this into a story.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the picture that's kind of got a little bit out of shape on.
Yeah.
Butt hurt.
Exactly, but hurt's scary. No, I'll go post it. I'll tag just you, okay? I'm sorry. But blame Instagram. Don't blame me.
What do you mean it's okay? You just took an entire segment to talk about how much it upset you.
Because I thought it was personal, but obviously, unfortunately, the limitations of the.
I apologize, Scary. I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm not really, but I heard I'm supposed to do that.
This is way too crazy. I have it around the room. Where's the music?
I hit the button.
Hit the button. Oh. So we talked about this earlier. I'm going to talk about it again because I have to send a shout out and thank you to someone. So my dog Max got cancer, a tumor on his skull in a very, very, very risky place for a risky surgery. We didn't know what to do, so we, through friends, discovered it's a place called Animal Medical Center here in New York City. It's actually famous. It's a multi-story, huge hospital, but for your animals. Aww. You know, there's all sorts of animals go to this thing. Horses and elephants, I think. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
When the zoo comes to town, they use Animal Medical Center. Anyway, they sat us down. They came up with a plan to get this cancer out of my dog before it took over my Maxie. And they did it. Yesterday was the surgery. Dr. Huck, I must send a shout out to her. She, through the entire process, held our hands and talked us through it, what's going to happen, what we need to do, what we need to expect. And she was great. She also told us what could happen as far as risk goes. So 5 nail-biting hours later, after we finally heard from them yesterday, I could hear in her voice when I picked up the phone, "Hey, Elvis, Dr. Huck." You could hear it in her voice. She is happy.
Yeah.
She was so proud of what she and her team, her incredible team, did to take care of little Maxie. Aww. It was a very, very, very risky thing, as I said, and she did it.
Hell yeah.
And so I just want to say thank you to Dr. Huck and everyone, on every floor of the Animal Medical Center here in New York City. Thank you so much.
Her resume is amazing.
Oh, you're looking at it?
I just pulled it up. She went to The Ohio State University College of Veteran Medicine.
Really?
Yeah, veterinary medicine. She went to Bates College, small animal medicine and surgery rotating internship at Michigan State. UPenn. Good Lord.
She was digging in my dog's head yesterday.
Wow. This is amazing.
I know.
Good for her.
Yeah, good for us.
Yeah.
We got to meet her. So, Dr. Huck, you're our superstar, and everyone at Animal Medical Center. We appreciate it. Let's get some sound in here with Garrett.
Yes.
Garrett. Oh, Garrett.
Oh, hello.
What do you got going on?
All right, let's start with this clip that's going viral from Australia Idol. This is Cowboy Jack. He did his own version of Bohemian Rhapsody, but the country version.
Didn't mean to make you cry.
Amazing, right?
I'm not back again this time tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, it was from the show, so that's when the contestants were talking.
It all sounds great.
Doechii. So this was the first song she ever recorded and posted on YouTube, but now she gets to release it. So this is called Anxiety.
Anxiety, keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah, my anxiety can't shake it off of me. Somebody's watching me, and my anxiety. Yeah.
Little Gautier in the background right
Sounds
there.
good. I love that
So
song.
good.
And now this song sounds good, too.
And you were talking about how it's 305 Day down in Miami, and Pitbull and Enrique and Reese released this at midnight. Tamo bien.
Really?
Yep.
Just for the day?
I believe so.
Gracias a Dios estamos bien.
Sounds good.
Yep. All right, so we talked.
Happy 305 Day.
Happy 305 Day.
Okay, back to you.
All right, so we talked about this on Monday. Over the weekend, John Cena turned into a bad guy and AKA heel in the WWE. So here's the English version of when it happened.
There is your main event for WrestleMania. John Cena. Oh my God, John, what the hell are you doing?
It was crazy.
And then it took over the world. So here is the Italian version of that.
Cena, guarda che faccia! John Cena colpisce con di rosse nelle palle!
They got it. They got the Arabic version as well.
John Cena!
Who's that guy in the background?
Nate.
Is that Nate?
We got the Spanish version.
Ahí está el evento estelar de WrestleMania.
No! And then finally the French version.
Oh, the whole world was mad at John Cena. It was a big story, though.
100 million views on that right there.
Wow. There we go. You're a good American,
Thank you
Gary.
very much.
Thank you so much.
Yo, I'm going to play hooky. Goodbye.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
You like to live smart, but eating smart can be overwhelming. That's why Factor sends you chef-prepared meals that are ready in just 2 minutes. It's like putting dinner on autopilot. Pretty smart, right? Upgrade your plate, optimize your nutrition, and eat smart with Factor. Go to factormeals.com. Get started today.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Hey, here's a question. What do you do when it's time to play Family Feud and the host is nowhere to be found?
There he comes.
Very on brand for the host.
He looks like he's going to fall asleep.
There she is, the world's sleepiest hostess. Where have you been, Nate?
I was getting myself a cup of coffee. Wake
Nate.
up a little bit here.
We can't stop the clocks in here.
Yeah, seriously. I'm aware.
Did you get into a candy stash?
No, I actually, well,
You've hit a wall.
Andrew made the mistake of revealing his secret hiding spot for peanut butter cups.
Wait, where?
Now,
the Justins. Those are
no.
Oh, boy.
I
So
watched
now
this whole thing happen.
I know their location, and I will be rating them later today.
Well, no, but why are you hitting a wall now?
I don't know.
Because you took Claritin, I think.
Yeah, I think you duped me.
No, it's non-drowsy.
It's non-drowsy.
It says it right here.
Yeah, but for me, if it says non-drowsy, that doesn't mean anything.
Okay, what? Huh? I'm sorry. We're arguing about Claritin and non-drowsy formula.
Yes, because sometimes non-drowsy can still make you drowsy if you're, like
Right.
Nate.
Yeah. Then it's not non-drowsy. Here we go.
Okay. I'll amp it up here for the Family Feud. I think we need Scotty B. Put your headphones on.
All right, Scotty B's going to play.
And Froggy, are you going to be with us for this?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. I thought you had a meeting. All right, here we go. Diamond, also get your cans on.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, that's a lot of people.
Okay.
Are you eliminating me from the game?
No, you're going to play for both teams.
Oh, Lord.
That's the only possible way.
That's fair.
Yes.
That's actually a good idea. From such a sleepy God, that's a good idea. Okay, let's do it. Let's just play.
I'm smart. So it's going to be ladies versus the guys.
Nice. Okay.
And Elvis playing for both teams.
I'm playing for both
Okay.
teams.
That's a shocker.
All right.
Never.
So here we go. Danielle Monaro.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Lord. The host is about to drop.
Name a reason you might not want to suck the poison out of a friend who got bitten by a snake. Top 4 answers on the board.
Oh,
There's more than one?
Oh, there's so many answers.
Oh, okay.
because they're related to me.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Don't know why you'd want one of your family members to die, but that's not on the board. Not on the board.
Sorry.
I got an
Not on
answer.
the board.
I'm thinking the wrong thing, I think.
Frog's got an answer.
Froggy, let's hear it.
Okay, well, hold on a second. Can we reset? Ask the question again. Okay, here we go.
Name a reason you might not want to suck the poison out of a friend who got bitten by a snake.
The location of the bite.
Where might that bad location be, Froggy?
On their crotch.
That would be on the board. However, the number 2 response.
Oh.
Okay.
So you're going to play or you're going to pass there, team guys?
Let's play.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna
Elvis
play for
Duran.
both of them. Yes.
Elvis Duran. Let's hear you.
Because you don't like them.
That is correct. You want them to die because you don't like them.
Why did I say family? That was
I'm
stupid.
unsure.
That was so
2 answers left. Scary Jones.
Hold on now.
Yes.
Hold on, was that number 1?
Yeah,
No, that was the number 3 response.
Okay. All right.
So, Scary Jones, name a reason you might not want to suck the poison out of a friend who got bitten by a snake.
Because you're afraid that you're going to die when you get the poison in your mouth.
The number 1 response, yes.
That's a good one.
And by the way, it's venom, not poison. Anyway, go ahead.
Damn it. I screwed this whole thing up. Sorry. Let's just start over.
No, it's okay.
Scotty B.
I was going to say that, but
Actually, no, we're going to Elvis because I think he'll have an
Okay.
entertaining answer.
Well, my answer, you're going to get mad because it's not going to be on the board, but it needs to be said.
Okay, we
Go
got
ahead.
two buzzes.
What's the
Name a
question?
reason you might not want to suck the venom out of a friend who got bitten by a snake.
Because that doesn't work.
I mean, that would be a reasonable answer. Not on the board.
I told you it wasn't going to be on the board, but technically they say that doesn't work.
Correct. I think you're actually right.
Why did you just give yourself a bell?
Because he thought it was good.
If you get hit by a snake and there's venom in your leg and someone goes to suck it out, you might as well just tell them to stop because that doesn't work. They're not. It's already in your bloodstream. Go ahead.
Okay.
Depends on where they're trying to suck.
Scotty B, you got one buzz left. Name a reason you might not want to suck the venom out of a friend who got bitten by a snake.
Because germs?
Germs is his answer.
Not on the board. Sorry.
Come on, Gandhi.
Jeez
All right, come on. Let's deal.
Yeah.
So
Here we go.
So Elvis, Diamond, Gandhi, Danielle.
I don't have another.
So I think because this is the last answer, this is number 4.
This is
it's
number
gonna be
4.
something very stupid.
Very stupid, and you probably wouldn't even think of it.
It's like it tastes bad.
It tastes bad. I mean,
I need a response. Name a reason you might not want to suck the venom out of a friend who got bitten by a snake.
Because I sucked on them last night.
Maybe because you think it's not like poisonous. You think they're gonna survive? I don't know.
It's venomous, not poisonous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody knows that but
Whatever.
you.
Because why?
Diamond's also on your team.
Yeah, going with Gandhi. Don't even remember what she said. but
Okay.
All right.
Tastes bad.
Tastes
Taste bad. Taste bad. You didn't get it. Sorry.
What is it? What was it?
The answer was, I thought Scotty B would have gotten it. You're afraid of blood. You're afraid of blood.
Is a lot of blood involved?
Well, I don't know.
That's a dumb one.
Let's not overthink
It's
it.
even worse than family.
All right, here's another one.
You want it? Do we have time for it?
If you just get to the point.
Okay. This one might be easier. Name something. Okay, going to team the guys. So, Skiri, I think that's or no, Elvis. Let's say.
Oh, yes.
Name something done to Nuts that Mr. Peanut's wife might do to him for cheating on her.
You suck venom out of them.
You can't just give yourself a button, Elvis. Okay, well, now we'll go to the other team. Elvis, name something done to Nuts that Mr. Peanut's wife might do to him for cheating on her.
Yeah.
Chop the nuts.
Yeah, that's on there. That's not fair. It's not a communal answer.
What? We didn't say anything.
You put this man on both teams. Nothing's fair.
He's giving himself
digging
dings.
himself for all the wrong answers.
That was on there. It was the number 3 response. Top 5 answers on the board. We're going to Gandhi. Name something done to Nuts that Mr. Peanut's wife might do to him for cheating on her.
Smashed.
Yes, the number 1 answer. Or smash that nut.
Hey. Okay.
Diamond.
How about chew them?
Diamond. Name something done to Nuts that Mr. Peanut's wife might do to him for cheating on her.
Well, thanks, Elvis. Chew him.
Chew him.
I wouldn't have said that.
Wrong. Don't listen to Elvis. We learned one thing. Don't listen to Elvis.
Salt them.
Danielle.
Wait, did we say crack them yet?
Cracked and smashed was the same.
That was the same
It's the same thing? Okay. What do you do to nuts? Peel them? Do you peel nuts?
Boil.
You crack them. You crack nuts.
I said that. He said no.
What are you doing? You're not, this isn't like free for all.
Boil the nuts. Boil the nuts.
Yes,
Good
that's
answer.
boiled.
I knew
The number 5 response. Back to you, Elvis Duran.
Oh, good.
I want to sink this team. Name something done to Nuts that Mr. Peanut's wife might do to him for cheating on her.
Are we still doing this?
Yes. 2 answers
Come on,
left.
Elvis, you can do it.
Oh, God. Is there an answer?
Yeah.
Step on them.
Oh.
Damn it.
Nope.
Did we say
As you can guess, nope.
All right.
Gandhi.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
I think you got 1 buzz left.
Which Froggy going to go?
He's on the other team.
Oh, that's right. I'm on both.
Don't be confused.
Go, Gandhi. This is their guilt. You got 1 buzz remaining.
That his wife would do.
Name something done to Nuts that Mr. Peanut's wife might do to him for cheating on her.
What about roasting?
That's on there. Yes. The number 2 response. You got 1 left. It's all up to Diamond, unless you want to pass it off to Elvis.
Come on, Diamond.
Pass it to Elvis.
No.
Listen, these are both going to be terrible answers. Regardless of what happens.
Okay, what's the question
Name
again?
something done to Nuts that Mr. Peanut's wife might do to him for cheating on her.
Take a photo of them and put them on the internet.
That's about to become illegal.
You can't just ding yourself.
His name is on the t-shirt. He can ding himself.
No,
You
that's
can't.
bad.
That's not on there. You can't just ding yourself.
Revenge porn.
Is bite them on there? Bite them.
Bite them.
You got okay, guys.
Chomp 'em.
Which is Elvis as well. Name something that you got to steal. Name something done to Nuts that Mr. Peanut's wife might do to him for cheating on her.
What?
I'm going to say bite.
I'm going to say
Yeah,
fry.
bite them, baby.
Actually, fry.
How about put honey on them?
Fry them.
Yeah, for sure. These are good answers, guys.
Honey roasted.
Yeah.
These are all
Yeah.
crap.
Okay, what's the
Fry
answer?
them. Fry
Elvis, you don't want to give a witty response here?
No, they're all good.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I don't want to say any of them. I don't like any of them.
He hasn't done his typical answer yet either.
I would
You had boil and you had
Did we say eat them yet?
Yeah, that wasn't on there. That was a buzz.
In the
So
butt
far, you
fog.
said boil and roast. How about fry? You don't think fry's a good answer?
Fried nuts.
Fried nuts.
I
Fries
didn't realize
nuts.
I
we
think it's
lost
great.
our turn. How did we lose our turn?
You got 3 buzzes.
You know what?
Because Elvis is on our team and so is Diamond.
You're on my team now. What's the answer so we can move on? This
Do
is-
you guys have an answer?
I think bite, but I mean,
bite,
I don't know.
bite them. Bite them.
Not on there. Not on there. Even if
That
Elvis
was
gave
my
an answer,
answer.
that would also be wrong. Do you want to know the answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Grind it into peanut butter. There it is.
What if it wasn't a peanut?
Shut up. Just shut up, Scott.
Wasn't it Mr. Peanut's wife?
Just shut up.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
would think
it
it'd be a
was
peanut.
She can marry any kind of nut.
No.
But it's
Gotta
it was
get outta
Mr.
here.
Peanut's
Mr. Peanut.
wife.
Mr. Peanut's a peanut.
Could she marry Mr. Donut?
Mr. Almond.
I have to say, after every round of the Family Feud, we are stupider as a society.
Our IQ level just goes way
I
down.
don't even know what happened.
Can we get out of this thing?
Yes.
Are we just done?
We're done. It's over.
We're done. It's over.
Hey, it's Gandhi, and you might have heard of my podcast, Sauce on the Side. If not, come explore the parts of my brain that we don't talk about on The Big Show. Everything from science to love to the not-so-safe-for-work topics that make us laugh. Join me every Wednesday for a new episode of Sauce on the Side on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart, or wherever you get your podcasts. And while you're there, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe.
Elvis Duran and the Morning Show.
Tomorrow, our favorite day of the week, it's Food News Thursday.
Woo!
Friday, Thursday.
Thursday.
Until then, what are we watching?
Gosh, Survivor's on, The Masked Singer, and The Amazing Race is back. 37th season premiere.
What?
Yeah.
So till tomorrow, say peace out, everybody.
Peace out, everybody.